Evening, everyone. Evening, Jay.
Evening, Davey. Evening, all.
All right. Don't know where Soft Lad is. Oh, yeah, he's here. He's just fucking arrived. No show without fucking punches there. Fucking hell. We'll get him in. So, yeah. How's things, mate? All right.
Good, Dave.
I've put it up there. Obviously, I put it up there tonight. We'll have a bit of a review about the game on Saturday. Obviously, individual performances. So much for turning a corner. Dyche, the spin doctor, setting up the tone for the game. Obviously the Southampton and Everton preview, and obviously a bit of general chat and a laugh. So we'll see how we get on at the as the night progresses. Eh? You all right, Fran?
Yeah, yeah,
Sound
I'm good. Yeah,
good, good,
good.
good,
Yeah,
good.
are you?
Yeah, sound mate. Yeah, sound. So we'll crack on, eh? So we'll go with Fran for this week, eh? Because you started last week, Jay. We'll get Fran's views on the game on Saturday, which obviously briefly for me was fucking shocking. But you give us your views, Fran, and we'll crack on from there, eh?
Um, Saturday, fucking hell. Um, Terrible performance. Absolutely terrible. Probably one of the worst performances I've seen at Goodison under Sean Dyche. If I'm honest, I think it was absolutely dross. Um, Few players on the pitch that just didn't cut the mustard at all, and there's a few players on the pitch that are cutting the mustard that this fan base hates. Absolute madness. I'll start with Calvert Lewin. Big time off the pace. And Beto's come on and scored. Great. Does he start on Saturday over Calvert Lewin? No. Why? Because he's not as good as him. Sorry, he's just not as good as him. And people will say the striker is there to score goals. I get it. Beto's shit. And coming off the pitch crying, grow a set, you fucking tart. Really, grow a set. I'm trying hard, mate. Everyone in this fucking space and every Evertonian, it's try hard for your fucking wages that you're getting. So crack on. No sympathy there, mate. Michaelenko, absolutely terrible. Just looked completely lost in the game. James Tarkowski, not having him at all at the moment. Michael Keane's carrying him, by the way. In my eyes, these are just my views, by the way. Michael Keane's carrying him. Adrissagana Gay, he was good. One of our better performers. Jack Harrison, wow. Wow. Where do I start with him? Jack Harrison. Works hard, no end delivery. And the fans have got no confidence in him whatsoever. His overall work rate and his running ability, great. But he's shocking. He's absolutely shocking. Um, he was shit. Decore wasn't in the game at all. Shit. Man of the match for me, Ashley Young, followed by Michael Keane. That's that's as far as I can take it. Dwight McNeil for me, he may as well not be on the pitch at the moment because he's just not putting a shift in whatsoever. He's lethargic. He's doesn't seem to have that urgency about him, and I just don't know what's wrong with the players. Needs a big shake up. Considering that we played half decent at Leicester and played half decent at Villa, that was a piss poor performance on Saturday. And for me, if you play like that at home in the Premier League, we're not giving Fulham the respect that they deserve either. They're a better footballing side than us, and they've got better footballing players than us. Um, Under one of our old bosses, by the way, that everyone hated. But as Evertonians, that's what we do. You see, we get someone in, and then we hate them because they haven't won a cup within the first 12 months or whatever. That's just how it is. That's just our fan base. Fucking
I'd agree with Dave, Fran.
shocking.
I think
Shocking.
I said to one of the lads on Saturday who sat next to him, and I just said, the biggest fucking problem here is us as fans. Them cunts there on Saturday were absolutely fucking petrified. But there's no excuse for that when you're getting paid that sort of money, because at the end of the day, that's what they're paid to do. Take the shit, take the rough and the smooth. But It was absolute dog shit. And I'd agree with you in terms of the plays that you had down. I thought Garner, I think I think we give Garner a little bit more credit because I think he was the only one really trying in that midfield. Because how the fuck he gets in that team, Decore, is he must be blowing fucking Dyche off in the changing rooms. That's all I can say. Because I do not know what the fuck he brings to the team. Because he is fucking dog shit. Can't fucking turn. Jack's right. Can't stop a bag of cement, as he likes to call it. He was absolutely fucking dog shit. Every time he got the ball, he's turning. Can't turn with the ball to fucking go and drive the ball further up the pitch. Obviously, in Jai, listen, you can forgive for Jai because I think they doubled up on him. I think they done their own work on him and doubled up on him, so they sort of marked him out the game. But I would agree with you with the rest of them. I thought absolute turd. McNeil just fucking didn't even exist. He might as well. In fact, when you think about it and the substitutions that he finally fucking made at such a late stage in the game again, you think to yourself, what's the fucking point in having substitutes for us? Because he never fucking brings them on. I mean, half time, I'm turning and said to our Alex, I said, he needs to take the Corey off here because he's not doing a fucking thing. And lo and behold, he leaves him on. And then what did we get to? 75th minute, was it? Or 76th minute? 78 minutes. And then he decides to make a change. The fucking three of them on that touchline, him and the other fucking two clowns that he has with him, I don't know what the fuck they talk about. Because they watch a different game to us as fans. They watch a completely different fucking game. And all right, listen, they're paid thousands to be managed and be coaches and everything. And maybe they do see a different game. But we can only just see it as it is. And Saturday just wasn't fucking good enough in my eyes. Absolute dog shit. Dog shit. We didn't deserve to get anything out of that game. Irrespective of bringing better one or not, we did not deserve to get a fucking draw out of that match. Because we were absolutely fucking awful.
It goes to show though when your goalkeeper is having a go at the bench, and anyone in the park end will notice Pickford's actions as the game was going on about Jack Harrison. He was going absolutely berserk. There was a challenge over by the paddock side going in the second half that Jack Harrison absolutely shit out of,
Pulled out, yeah, seeing it,
and
yeah, I know
and
the one, yeah.
and Pickford absolutely went berserk, and he was going on to Steve Stone and Ian Woan or
Yeah,
Dyche, whoever he was going on to,
yeah,
basically to get him off. And his wife and that were in the first box, and he's fucking ranting and raving to them as well. He
yeah,
wasn't happy. So obviously the players know that there's there's unrest with the fans, and they can feel it on the pitch, which they can.
yeah,
But another one, Taki.
yeah,
Taki was like telling the fans to calm down when we were getting beat 1-0, and I was like, calm down.
yeah.
He actually told the park end to calm
Yeah, I
down. I was
seen that.
thinking,
Yeah,
what the fuck are you doing, mate? We're playing Fulham at home. Now listen, I said about who the fuck are Fulham. Now, I will give Fulham credit. They're a good footballing side, and at the present moment in time, are they a better football team than us? I would say yeah. I'd say they're a better footballing side than us, and they've got players there that work together. I mean, at one point in the first half, well, the first half, Kenny Tetty, I think that's his name. He ran from the fucking away fans to the edge of our 18-yard box without a challenge getting through in.
yeah.
That is just not acceptable. There should be a player in our midfield there coming and putting a tackle in. And if we're under threat, take the fucking yellow card and stop the danger. Because I tell you now, if that would have been someone else with a bit of quality on the end of it, he'd have fucking scored. He'd
But
have fucking scored.
I don't see any leadership on the pitch because Tarkovsky, mate. I'm telling you now, for weeks and weeks I've been fucking calling him. For me, he's just not being doing it. He's not been doing it, and I don't see a leader in him. You know what I mean? I don't see him leading the team and dragging us through and doing what you're doing. Like you say, where you mentioned there about him telling the fans to calm down. I was stood right in front of him. I was thinking, what the fuck's he going on about him? Fucking calm down. Fucking
It's
shite,
shit.
mate. It was a shit
Listen,
game.
I'm made up. I'm made up. We scored, right? We probably didn't deserve to fucking get the point, but at the end of the day, we scored. We got the point, and I made up. A point's better than getting no points. But it was
Yeah,
an hard watch. Saturday was a hard watch, and
absolutely.
it was. Everyone's banging on this fucking app and on social media, going, it's one last game under the lights at Goodison. It's it's going to be dark when we're playing and all that. Well, let me tell you now. It felt like a fucking 10:30 in the morning game on a fucking Wednesday morning when everyone was at work. The atmosphere and the fucking crowd were flat as fuck. They were flat as fuck. And I don't know whether it was because we were playing Fulham or what, but it was an absolute joke.
I think is though. I think on that as well. The players set the tone of the game as well, don't they? Obviously, I think I said it last week. We needed to come out there quick and off the blocks, and we didn't. Now, all right, you could say I was on a chat with Jay this afternoon when he rang us, and you could say bring in Jay anyway on that, but you could say it was 50-50. If I'm honest with you, I didn't see it. I just thought they were the better side. I just thought we were absolutely fucking dog shit, if I'm
Do you
honest with
know
you.
when you look at it though, right? Do you know our bench, who we bring off the bench, and look to who they bring off the bench? Their squad's better than ours. They brought Harry Wilson on, right? And let me tell you now, he probably starts in our team. And people will probably disagree with me there, but that's your opinion. But looking at our team and looking at him, he probably starts in our team. And it's fucking,
I
it's
get it though,
madness.
Framp. But I mean, you look at that bench on Saturday. It was fairly strong. And again, I just think to myself, he doesn't use the subs. I don't know what the fuck it is, but I just don't know whether he's got the fucking nous to turn the game around. Now you could turn around and say, well, he brought Beto on and he done this on Saturday and obviously we scored. Is that tactical genius? No, I don't fucking think it is. Because at the end of the day, Calvert Lewin never done a fucking tap. I don't think he look interested, if I'm honest with you. Is he better than Beto? Probably, yeah. But for me, on Saturday, he did not look interested one fucking iota. And there was a few players on there that didn't look interested. And that was the disappointment, There was they are a good side. I agree with you. They are a good side. Fulham, a very good side. Not a very good side, but a good side. And he played it right. They doubled up on Njai because he's our main outlet. He was non-existent because of the way they defended him. Um, it was just a piss poor game.
Yeah, but Dave,
Piss
do you know what
poor
you're
game.
saying? You know what you're saying there? And I was quiet, right? And you're right. They double banked him, right? Because they had Traore and Teti was like a double marker on them, right?
Yeah.
So to be fair, the lad's not going to be prolific in every game. It's just
No,
we're
no.
just not right. But yeah, our fans will come out and go, he was shit today. He was shit today and things like that.
Yeah.
No, he's off it. No, and where I was sitting, the one fella turned around and said, "Oh, he's just come back from Senegal." And mate, that was the week before. He come back from Senegal and then went to Ipswich and played, and he's been in training all week. He's been double banked all game,
Yeah.
right? And we can't think there's other players out there that aren't earning the crust for me, but
Yeah.
they get paid regardless, but they're not earning the crust. And
Yeah.
one is all right. Sounds he went to Ipswich and he done a magnificent turn, and put it on a plate for Michael Keane, right? Sounds, but Dwight McNeil's been
Yeah.
poor, and everyone's first to say this player's shit, that player's shit. But I'm gonna give credit where credit's due. Michael Keane and Ashley Young in these past 5 games have been our best players. Standout players. They've been our best players. Ashley Young more so for me. Right? If the season stopped now, who would get player of the year from the Everton fans? It'd have to be Ashley Young. And that's a mad thing to say, a 40-year-old fella getting that, or 39, however old he is, right? But that's not, I don't think anyone can disagree with me on that. I really do think he's been our best player this season so far. And the last 5 games, he's fucking proved that. Now, if- if Coleman's fit to start on Saturday, does he start right back? And do you throw Ashley Young left back, or do you keep Michaelenko there? Because I'll tell you now, his head looks like it's back up its arse. Michaelenko's, because he was fucking piss poor on Saturday.
I thought going forward he was piss poor. I thought defensively he didn't do too bad a job. I thought he kept Traore to quite quiet at times, if I'm honest with you, Fran. But going forward, I mean, the thing about him is, listen, he ain't an attacking fucking left back, is he? Let's have this right here. He's a defender. That's what he does, you know. And but he's a left back, and he's just, in the truest sense of the word, a left back. Uh, yeah, he was poor going forward at times. I thought he'd done a job on Traore, because if I'm honest with you, I don't think Traore got anywhere near the opportunities that he would have done previously. So fair play to him. But also, don't get me wrong there, you've got Dyche tracking back who helps as well and works hard and getting back and tracking back compared to the other side, you know. But yeah, again, if these new owners coming in, mate, for me now, priority is a left back and a right back in it. Cover at least, or new left back and new right back. We desperately need them. You know what I mean? Because with all due respect to Ashley Young, he ain't the long term replacement, and neither is Seamus Coleman. Patterson's not going to get in the team by the look of it, because I don't think he fancies him. Now, whether that changes if we get a new manager in, and if things happen, if certain things happen and Dyche goes, you don't know, do you? But for
Sooner
me,
Dice goes, the better.
yeah,
And I'm
yeah,
sorry, I'm just absolutely sick to fucking death of him now, because he just comes out with some absolute fucking bunk.
yeah,
And
I know.
listen, he's kept us up sound, and he's saved us, and yeah, we done all right towards the end of last season. But I'm just glad that there's fucking 3 worse teams out there than us, because at the end of the day, the football that we watched on Saturday is fucking shit. If we'd have been playing, listen, we probably didn't deserve a draw in the end, but we got one. But if we'd have been playing one of the top 6, that game was over. That game was over at half time. Let me tell you now, if we'd have been playing a City or a fucking Arsenal or a Chelsea, that game's over. And Tingo, but one thing I will say, I don't know what everyone else feels, but once we can see the goal, my mentality is the best we can hope for is a draw, because I just do not see us coming back in a game, because we haven't got goals in us. So once someone scores against Everton, I think, fucking hell, I hope we can get a draw here, because I don't see us coming back against teams, and that's just how it is. Now listen, I fucking know, if Southampton score first on Saturday and we win 2-1, that'll just fucking shut me up on it, and no context, or fucking be on there only saying, look, we come back and all that, fucking so fucking what. But I hope that happens. But that's just how I feel. I think a lot of Evertonians feel that once we go 1-0 down, we think the fucking game's over, or the best we can hope for is a draw. Fucking
Yeah,
mad how this football club
yeah.
gets
Should we
there.
bring Jay in? Go on, Jay.
Yeah, I'm listening, right? But to be honest, I said the first half to you today, and I don't think we were that bad in the first half. I don't think Fulham were the better team either. I don't think anyone really had many chances. Don't forget Garner Gay at the crossbar. We could have been 1-0 up at that if Lewin's on side the goal stands. But everyone forgets that kind of thing. It's just the way the second half was. But you know what got me the
If your auntie had bollocks, she'd be your uncle,
listen? No,
Jamie.
but
He hit the crossbar, it never went in, mate.
But
So we can't count on that. I don't know what game
Fran,
you're
you
watching
just
there. We do either a better team in the first
Fran,
half. Fucking
You've
hell,
just
mate.
been saying about McNeil being shit. The last couple of games, McNeil's been one of our best players, scoring goals. He scored 2 against Crystal Palace. That won us the game. I don't see what I don't. I think McNeil, all right, he struggled against Fulham, but I don't think he's been that bad compared to other players. But
I think collectively on Saturday, Jay, I think what Fran's sort of alluding to is collectively on Saturday, including him, because he was
yeah, I get
fucking
that, Dave.
insane.
But listen,
He never done
Jamie,
anything.
where's the Crystal Palace game and he scored 2 in?
scored at our own. We won them 2-1 in the league at Goodison.
Oh, yeah, sorry,
Not
yeah.
just that though. I'm not just coming back to that. More I'm coming back to is not every player can be good. Like we said about NJ, then we can't be good every game, and we know there's certain players that can put a shift in and be better than what they are. And listen, I agree in that McNeil had a shocker. Most of them did, right? But I just don't think the problem with Everton is we think we're bigger than what we are, Fran and Dave. We think we should be going to Twaff. We're not. We've just said they're a better footballing side. Do you know what I mean? So I don't get. We go to Ipswich and win 2-0. were saying last
You know
week.
what? You know what I think it is, though, Jay. I
The
think
same
it's
time.
confidence going into a game, innit? I think you're coming on the back of some half decent results and thinking, you know what? Like what I've put up there, have we turned the corner? Because clearly we fucking haven't. You know what I mean? I don't even think we fucking turned the corner yet. It's one of them, and you got the fans go in and see a little bit of hope and think, you know what? We've got half a chance here. But we're just forgetting about the
I,
fact that
I
we're
get
going
that,
up a
Dave.
team that everyone thinks are fucking
Yeah.
shite, and they're not.
Dave, I do get that, but then the maddest thing about us is we go 1-0 down and people are pointing at Dyche going, "You fucking shit, get out the club, you fucking crap." Oh, fucking every player is petrified. And no wonder Tarkowski said what he did. John Stones did it a couple of years ago when he said to the Park End, "Fucking calm down a minute." Do you know what I mean? As soon as we go 1-0 down, the whole ground erupts and goes, "You're all fucking shit, get off the pitch." You know what I mean? We've got to try and stick with the players as much as it kills us. Fucking hell. We might as well just go home at 1-0. I really don't get the reaction when we go 1-0 down. The fucking players are petrified. We need to try and stick with them as much as we can. Because who got the players over the line the weekend there? The players, done it. The fans didn't. The fan, I'm not having a go at every fan because not every fan's probably being horrible to the players when they go 1-0 down. But as soon as the Everton away from home, Fran, you were there Ipswich of the week. If we would have went 1-0 down, we missed so many chances in the first couple of minutes. The fans didn't turn on them, Fran, did they? They stayed with them. So I just,
The away, the, the away following is completely
I
different
know,
to the home following. You
baffling,
know,
isn't it,
it
Fran?
is.
It is baffling. And I think, to be honest, mate, like, Dave, honestly, I don't know what it was like in the Park End where you and Fran were, but in the Gladys Street, I'm not calling every fan because I know it gets a bit fucking. But listen, the fucking amount of shit them players got when they went 1-0 down. Yes, a shit. Dice, boo, boo. And I'm like, fucking, I might as well just give up and go home.
I think I told you today I had to turn around and say to some cunts to fucking. He was giving me a fucking blow by fucking blow account of the fucking game, and it was right down me fucking in. I had to turn to the cunt and say, listen, do a fucking favour, mate. Fucking turn it in. Get on me
Listen,
tits.
Dave,
Don't need you to fucking tell me about the
I
game.
understand. Listen, we were absolutely shocking in certain stages of the game. You know, I go back to the little things could have went our way or whatever that did. But in the first half, I can't really remember the Fulham having maybe one chance. Smith Rowe, Tarkowski with Jimenez, and as Fran said about Tete with the shot that went well over the crossbar. Do you know what I mean? And then we obviously hit the crossbar. Obviously Lewin scores as well. We had McNeil's header where he's a lot better. But in the second half, yeah, I agree, it was a bit dire. And obviously, what changed the game? I keep baffled about this. People laugh about it. Michael Keane going up front changed the game. He offered more than Lewin anyway. And obviously, you know, look at him. He's put himself in the box. But having two strikers in the box, you know, look at that Bassi and Diop. A bit for Lewin. He didn't do anything against them, but the two big players, and they're just watching him. They just watched him. If you put another forward up with him, they've got another problem, and that's what happened with Beto and Keane. He had two problems, and the goal went in. But you know, listen, we come out of it with a point. If we didn't deserve a point, how many games have we gone into this season? Bournemouth at home when we should have won. Everyone's like, "Fucking hell, have we lost that game?" You know, we did. At least we're getting a point, better than nothing, as Fran said. And that other thing, Dave, that we seen, as I was saying, I seen today on Twitter. I don't know if you've seen it, Fran. Sean Dyche has took 50 points out of 38 games being in charge. I didn't know if you anybody knew that.
Don't give a fuck either.
So,
Not one of these fucking blues that live like these cop icons that live in the past and all that. You go on what he's doing now, not what he's done in the past. Like you go
but
on what he's doing now, and at the
he's on
moment,
he's unbeaten now, Fran, isn't he? In 5 games, is it? 4 games?
oh fuck, isn't that fantastic, Jamie?
Well, I'd rather
Isn't
go
that
unbeaten
fucking
than
fantastic?
losing. You know,
What?
I said to you today, I know the football's dire, but if we're getting results, why are we bothered? We haven't got the players.
I just think that I think Saturday again. I think the fucking players were petrified because obviously the fan base. I think it's completely different to what it is when we're away from home. Seems to be as if there's less pressure when we're away from home than there is at home. They're just absolutely fucking petrified. And, and for me, he's the coach. He puts it out there. It was absolute fucking dog shit. And I ask this question all the time. What the fuck is he doing with them in the week to turn in a performance like that? What's he doing with them? Because they stand them the other fucking two, the other pair of fucking clowns who's in his back room stand the three of them standing there fucking scratching their heads and he's fucking toing and throwing it and I think to myself, what are you talking about? Can you not fucking see what we're seeing here? Decore should have been fucking dragged off for half time. He was absolutely fucking woeful. Woeful. Should have been dragged off and Mangala should have come on. Because Mangala, at least with Mangala, you could see there was a bit of pace, something about him. He wanted to get forward with the ball. He's putting tackles in. Fucking that waste of fucking space, mate. All of a sudden now, he's put him into this fucking central midfield position. And the only fucking thing he gives you is a bit of energy. But even then, he can't even fucking use that in the right way by running forward with the ball. He's fucking crap. Absolutely fucking garbage. And it's just awful, just an awful fucking game. And then
Dave,
obviously when we're getting on to like talking about fucking Dyche, you know, he's like a fucking politician, him, fucking spin doctor, puts a fucking spin on everything. And listen, I know he's probably got to do that because he's got to show face a little, save face a little bit. But fuck me, I sometimes wonder what fucking game he's actually watching with some of the bollocks he actually fucking comes out with. Can't hear you, Jay. No, you're behind the carp. You're behind the fucking
I'm not.
couch, aren't you?
Can you hear me?
Can hear you now, yeah.
Yeah. No, what it is, Dave, we are a mad fan base, aren't we? Because if you go back to a space last week, we've all been fucking blowing smoke up to Corey's ass.
I
Now, this
haven't.
week, we did. Last week, we all did. We said he had a brilliant game. And
He
then
did have
now,
a brilliant game against Ipswich, but that
yeah,
was about it.
no, that's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying. So he has that bad game. We all go, he's fucking shy, get him off.
Yeah, but he is though, isn't he? Let's be honest with it. It's not consistent enough to say that he's fucking every fucking week he's doing exactly the same because he isn't. He can't fucking mate on Saturday. He cannot fucking turn with the ball and run with the cunt.
yeah,
He's got to play it back, and we're back on the back foot again, putting pressure on ourselves. And that fucking whole thing about playing. Listen, talk about putting people on the edge of the fucking seats. That on Saturday where we're playing the ball across the back line, and I'm thinking, what the fuck are we doing here? And they're putting the press on us, and then we're panicking then to do what we're doing with the ball. Get the fucking thing up the pitch. Honestly, just fucking annoys me. Just annoys me, mate. We're just and as I say, with the spin that he comes out with at the end of the game, I can't be arsed listening to the cunt anymore because I just think he talks through his utter fucking asshole. Absolute bullshit that he comes out with. Honestly, he really does, and it's fucking so annoying. So fucking annoying. There's Jack.
I'd say just before he comes in, right?
Yeah, go on, yeah.
I just want to thank everyone here, right? Because um, we've literally just sold out of our last product on the merchandise that we've had. And can't thank you enough for the people that have bought them. So how long have we had it out there for, Dave? 4 weeks now? 3 weeks? 4 weeks?
Yeah, something like that. With
So
what we've sold, like.
within 4 weeks, we've sold just on 350 items. All Evertonian snood caps and hats. And you can see some of the pictures on our page there. Some of the players took a few as well, and they were made up with them. And all I can say to you is our next drop is absolutely fucking better than this one. So thanks for your support. And when you see the next one that's coming, this will sell out faster than what these sold out, let me tell you. This is a fucking belter what's coming. An absolute belter. And
Yeah.
you'll be all over this one. And it's not shit quality either. These aren't a little hat with a fucking epoxy badge on the front. These are professionally done. Anyone that's had them, the feedback we've had on them has been been
they're all
superb.
professionally done, aren't they, mate? Because it's a proper badge that's stitched on. It's it's embroidered on. So that's the one thing I will say is that when we first said we were going to launch this, we said we needed to make sure that the quality of the product was there, and I think we've done that. I think we've nailed it, to be quite honest with you. And I'm with Fran. I can't thank you enough. To do what we've done and sold it on. Listen, it's been a little bit hard work, as you can imagine, getting it all out, but it's dead refreshing to know that you're all there supporting us. It's fucking brilliant. And
Yeah.
that the next drop, as Fran said, from what we've seen, the renderings that we've seen, it's an absolute fucking belter, and I mean it, belter, innit?
Yeah, and the just to let you know as well, a lot of people asked about the kids thing. The apps are for kids and adults. They do fit kids and adults, and the the response that we've had has been absolutely fantastic. And we just want to thank you for your support. Also, we had a discussion just before the space tonight. Um, we are going to be going out and doing our yearly ritual of feeding the homeless. We don't charge for the space. We have a laugh, but as listeners, we don't expect nothing but a pound, a fiver, a tenner, whatever you can afford. Click the link in the top of the space, put in the GoFundMe, and it does go and feed people of Liverpool. And we do a live space on the Sunday night as well, going round and thing. We don't do it for any recognition or reward. We do it just to prove that we're doing it, and your money is getting invested into the homeless. They get socks, gloves, hats, bedding, food, drink, and I think last year, I think Jack got sent for toothpaste, or Jamie got sent for toothpaste up to Sainsbury's in Church Street, or one of the shops in Church Street. The lad wanted a bit of toothpaste to clean his teeth, so um, that went in as well. But we go round for a good few hours. We appreciate anyone that wants to come and help us, but we have our own little team that come out. A couple of people off the space are coming this year, and we just want to try and get it bigger and better than it was last year. Last year was a success. Um, the year before was good. Last year was better, and we wanted to be this year to be better again. Last year we never had Dave giving a fucking woman with stump socks, so that's how it was a success last year. Dave gave people socks with legs and feet, so it was all good in that sense. But
No,
if anyone can contribute, we do appreciate it, and it does go into the homeless fund.
yeah.
Um,
And if
and
you can't,
that's that.
just retweet it.
Yeah,
You know,
and just retweet it for us, please. Yeah.
just retweet it. Yeah, look, we understand things are tight with people, and genuinely, it does make a difference. When you go out there, it makes a massive difference to these people on the street. And last year I think we gave out, was it 50 or 60 sleeping bags, wasn't it, in total? Um, Plus socks and everything else, and a bit of food and all that, and it does go a massive way to improving people's lives, even if it's just for one night. Do you know what I mean? It's a big thing, and um, yeah. Look, we know it's one of them. It's a bit of money again, but listen, if you can't listen, just retweet it. Doesn't
We took
matter.
a few off the streets last year as well, Dave, if you
Oh
remember.
yeah, we did. Yeah. We put a couple into hostels, didn't we?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so listen, if anyone can help out with that, all you got to do is, all I ask is, right, you're probably sitting in your car now, fucking cup of tea, biscuits in the cupboard and things like that, in the warmth. You can switch the heating on, the fire on, whatever. These these poor fuckers are sitting there with fuck all, and we do find out by going through the homeless that it's not necessarily drug related, where they don't want help or things like that. Some of it has been like through um coming home and the family being under threat. That lad outside Tesco on the Strand, his family were under threat, and he acted and he got jail and lost everything, and He can't go near his family and shit like that. It's not just all, they're not druggies. I mean, the one lad we asked that year, Jack said to him, yeah, mate, do you want to at and thing, yo, and all that? And he went, no, have you got any money? And he went, no, why are you on the streets? He said, because I love drugs. And that was it. But personally, he wouldn't get fuck all off us. I mean, if he wanted a meal, yeah, he'd get a meal, but he wouldn't get anything because we feel that he'd go and sell it. You know what I mean? But if he was desperate for like things, we give him food and shit like
Yeah,
that. But he didn't want
absolutely.
anything.
Yeah,
But if
some of
anyone
the
can help out,
stories.
I think we raised 2,000 and odd pound last year, and
Yeah,
it went on them, and we fed a lot of people and clothed them and thing yo. Now, if we can get it bigger and better this year, sounds we are gonna be doing the spaces every week, and I'm not banging on about it, but we do this out of the goodness of our heart, and that's that. So if anyone can help out, let us know.
yeah, and it's and the thing about it, it's the support from users as well. You know what I mean? That really helps. Even socks. I think we had couple of local companies bought us a load of socks as well. And just we went and picked them up, and then they went into the bags. So we had the little bags, and we were giving them out. It's massive. It's just a massive thing. It's a massive thing to us, and a little thing to them. But you know what makes a massive difference to them on the streets. And the one thing it's taught me is that even now, I never ever walk past anyone on the street. I always say hello. And if I haven't got anything to give them, I'll nip in the shop if there's a shop there and get them a butty or get them a hot drink. Just remember that, because I will say to you, they're not all druggies, and they're just fucking people who just fucking fell on hard times, through either no fault of their own or just family, just the way it's gone with families and stuff like that. But yeah, it just fucking it humbles you.
Tivo,
So,
not forgetting as well that one with the fella that the space did help him and he managed to get his house, didn't he, back? So from not
Oh yeah,
helping
yeah,
that
the
time, so
Scottish
that was
lad, yeah,
good.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, 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 yeah. No, so listen, as I say, even if it's a pound, 50 pence, doesn't matter what it is, it all goes into the pot. And if you can't, then just retweet it. That's fine. It's no hassle. There's no one's under any pressure. No one's got your arm behind your back. You just help us out if you can retweet it, or if you can, then brilliant. We really appreciate it. Should we get Jack in? All right, Jack.
All right, boys.
Yeah, sound you.
Sound.
Sound. What was your thoughts on Saturday then, lad?
It'll be a good point come the end of the season, that. Be a good
Yeah, it
point.
will be, but I don't think we fucking deserved it, did we?
No, but that's the good thing, isn't it? That's not, if you're not playing well and you still got a point out of it, then credit to the team that got the point out of it. I don't know I know what you're saying in terms of we aren't playing well and stuff like that, but we haven't got no creative players in the squad, unfortunately. Yeah, we've got probably one in terms of Ndai. You can turn a screw at any given time throughout the 90 minutes. But that's probably the only player that we've got. And you look at the lad that we sold to Fulham, Awobi, fucking hell shit he ass ran like he had the third in his kicks. He was as shite as he was for us, and I didn't like him. He ran the show on Saturday, and maybe he had a point to prove. I don't know, but that's where we're at as a football club. Unfortunately, we haven't got enough good players. We just haven't got enough quality in the side.
I
As much,
respect him for what he's done now.
yeah, of course, lad, yeah, because he's
He never celebrated when he scored.
yeah.
The other little rat, if he'd have scored that penalty at the Gladys Street, he'd have fucking ran into the Gladys Street, him, that little fucking bleach blonde headed little fucking fart.
Yeah, no, fair play for not celebrating and all that, yeah. It shows a little bit of class, to be fair, but um,
Took it well as well, by the way. It was a good goal.
yeah, I mean, Tarkovsky's
Yeah,
just opened it for him.
yeah.
He's absolutely invited it on and just said, go on, have a shot, and he's done that thing that he always does. Plastic hard case, Tarkovsky, and he's been like that since probably the last 12 months, getting away with murder. Sheriff Brantwaite, I've said it before, carried him all last season, made him look better than what he is. But it's clear to see without Brantwaite, he's shite. He's absolutely shit, and you can see that now because Michael Keane's excelling, and you look at the two and you go, well, hang on a minute, Michael Keane's not even that bad. He's the one that's being carried. But again, fans don't want it. look at Tarkowski and say, he's the problem. They're waiting for Keane to make a mistake every time. Keane's one game or one mistake away from being booed again, or being fuck off Keane, or this, that, and the other. Like the manager's one game away from being vilified as this, that, and the other. But I don't know what fans are expecting, because we haven't got enough quality in the side. We just haven't. We haven't got players in the side who can turn the screw. And I heard you before talking about McNeil and stuff, saying he hasn't really done much and stuff like that. The reason McNeil's game's dropped is because he's in the number 10 and he's having to do the running for the number 9. And that's what it is. That man up front who calls himself a striker, he's not doing the role he's meant to be doing. It's like having an electrician on your site, and he's a great labourer. He fills the skips and gets rid of all the shit from under your feet and stuff like that. But he's there to wire the fucking the board up and stuff like that, and he's not doing it. He's just being like one of the lads and having the crack and stuff like that. And he's not doing it. He's not fulfilling his role. He's just not fulfilling his role. He's not, and the reason he's not doing it is because he's not good enough.
Okay, 2 questions for you.
Go on.
Saturday, all 3 of them are fit. Centre half, who starts?
Bramthwaite and Keane.
Okay, it's not going to happen in my eyes, and I'll tell you why.
No, it won't. No, of course.
Okay, and who starts up front?
Calvert-Lewin.
Yeah, because he's not going to not start him.
No, he's not gonna start
I
him,
can't
Fran.
see him starting. I can't see him starting Jared Bramley with Michael Keane for the simple reason Keane and Branthwaite and Tarkowski are a partnership, and that's what they'll go at. And if he started Michael Keane with Jared Branthwaite, I'm telling you now, when we got beat on Saturday, the fans are turning on Dyche big time, saying, "What are you for?" Michael Keane will get the blame. You know, Jamie was at Finch Farm today and got a picture with Michael Keane and all that, and asked him about the space. And you know, he said thanks for people sticking up for him. So he must feel what our fans are like about him. He must know what our fans think about him deep down, like that. But Jamie spoke to him and he turned around and said, "Oh, yeah, I have heard, and thanks very much." Had a little smile on his face and things like that. Credit where credit's due. Like I said before, Jack, him and Ashley Young have been our better players this year. No one can take that away from them.
No, fully agree. Fully agree. And going back to what you're saying in terms of players starting, would it be ideal? Would it be ideal to see Calvert-Lewin start? No, it wouldn't. But unfortunately, Dyche is a safe manager. He sticks to what he knows. Hence why you see Decore getting played. Hence why you see Jack Harrison getting played. They're gonna do the work that some players won't do for him. Decore cannot play football. He can't play football, and people will say, "What about his goals? His important goals?" Okay, so that's fine. So he comes and scores important goals now and again, yeah. But so does Michael Keane. But he's quick to jump on Michael Keane's back. Michael Keane scored some of the most important goals at this football club during the relegation battle. I know that Corey done the same as well, but he never seems to get the stick that he should be getting, because he is not a good footballer. He can't play football. It's not an Olympic event where it's just running and you've just got to go round and round and keep running. It's a game of football. You've got to be able to get the ball at your feet, lift your head up. Because if you look at him when he's got the ball, his head's down. His head's down, and the safest option for him is to pass it sideways because he knows someone's going to be there. Get your head up, look at what's in front of you, and make the pass. Even if you make a diagonal pass and it doesn't come off towards the corner flag, if you've got nothing on going forward, go a bit to the left or a bit to the right. Let your wingers have the fullbacks a race. You never see our wingers. You never see our wingers having races with the fullbacks. You don't see the wingers getting on the ball. Like Jack Harrison, I said it before, if he's pull the mask off him, he's Aidan McGeady underneath. I swear to God, he takes players on. He's got no end product. No end product whatsoever. And then you've got McNeil's getting slated now because DCL's not doing the running. So McNeil's having to cheat. McNeil's coming from a 10 position, which when you look at 10s aren't there to close down keepers. They're not there to close down defenders. They're there to basically feed the striker in, get on the ball and make things happen in and around the 18-yard box. But he can't do that because the player in front of him isn't pressing the defender. Like you look at them two defenders there at the weekend, it was like what they treated that game like it was a pre-season game. They basically had flip-flops on, and they were like, "This is going to be the easiest fucking afternoon of my life."
But
Because
Jack, let me just stop you there quick. I'm not jumping on you. But you know the situation with Calvert-Lewin now up front against Bassey and Diop. What can
yeah,
he do, Jack?
he can know what he
What can
can
he
do,
do?
Jay. He doesn't. If he hasn't got the ball on his feet, do you know what he can
What?
do? He can just stand next to what did you say? But what's his name?
Bassey or Diop?
Bassey or Diop. Stand next to either one of them and just go, "You're a little dickhead, you know. You are shit. You're shit. I'm better than you." Get in his head straight away. Doesn't have to. He doesn't have to do anything. Just wind him up. No, if you're not good enough, you can wind them up. Just wind them up and go, "You're shit. You are shit, lad. Watch when I get this ball now. You're getting skinned." Naturally, that defender's going, "Fuck, I'm on the back foot here." So he's worrying about him getting the ball to his feet because psychologically he's all over him. But he doesn't even do that. He stands there. Watch what he does, lad. Watch what he does at the next game, right? Calvert-Lewin will do this thing. He'll open the palm of his hand and he'll flick his hand as if to say, "Feed me in there," knowing full well that he's not going to get there. But what will happen is McNeil will play a pass or Harrison will play a pass and he'll attempt to get there, and then he'll go, and then everyone will go, "That's a fucking terrible pass." But you watch his hand movements. His hand movements and his shoulder movements. Drop it in there, drop it in there. He's got no intentions of getting that. But he gets away with it because it's a shithouse move. Trust me, if you watch him off the ball, he doesn't do none of the stuff that you expect a player to do when they haven't got the ball. And I've said it for a long time. It's not just about scoring goals. It's not just about running around. It's your overall play to say, right, I'm going to try and find a little pocket in the space here. How do I do it? I know I'm next to Calvin Bassey here. I'll nudge him off. I'll just nudge him 3 inches, take him off his balance, keep him flat-footed, and I'll gain myself 3 or 4 yards. He doesn't do that. He doesn't muscle himself into defenders. So you can turn around, Jay, and say, what's he meant to do? That's what he's meant to do.
I get that, Jack, but I look at the situation when he played it, and it was only Ipswich. But you talk about scoring goals, not about scoring goals. But Calvert-Lewin, his older playing everything against Ipswich was very, very good.
So
Now,
that's
our
the
own,
level.
no, I know, I'll get it at the level, but at home against Bassey, who were fucking big centre arse, by the way, Jack. As soon as he changed it, Dyche and put Keane and Beto up front, they
They
didn't know
didn't
what
know
to
what
do.
to do, did they?
No, but so that's not Lewin's fault that he's got no
No,
one to
no,
help him
but
with.
no, but that's the thing, though. So Beto comes on and throws himself about, whether he's shit, whether people like him or not, right? He comes on and he muscles into the defender's ribs. He backs into them. He creates this sort of avenue for himself. So then Calvin Bassey's like, whoa, the strength of this cunt. Whoa, this he feels the player on him. Regardless if that player's got the ball or not, he feels the player on him and goes, "Fucking hell, my game's got to switch up here." Calvert-Lewin's not doing that. He's not backing himself into the defender. He's not muscling into his ribs. He's not having like a little 30-second little wind up with him. He's just going, fucking, you can see his head down. He's just like looking over, going, "Get me through this. Get me. Yeah, I'm on 60 minutes now. He may bring me off here. That's my game in. I've done my bit. There it is. One more game to January. One more game to January." Because that's all he's doing. He's coasting his way into January. Whether he gets a move in January or whether he signs a pre-contract with another club, that's all he's doing to benefit himself. Now I get it. He's got no allegiance to Everton Football Club. He's not like us where you're born into the club and stuff. Yeah, he's had a fantastic career off the club and he doesn't have to, sign this contract and this, that and the other. But while you're an employee of the club, while you're there getting paid handsomely by the football club, who've nurtured you, brought you through, been through these situations when you've had major fucking injuries, just try a little bit. If you can't get on the ball, if you can't score a goal, if you can't hold, do things, just do the basics. And it sounds like I'm talking as if like I'm fucking, some sort of fucking coach. I'm not. It's the basics of football. You go and watch any Sunday league team. You go and watch it, from fucking adult level to kids level, and you watch and you can see a fucking game of football. He doesn't do the basics, and that's where he lets his game down. Look at Naismith, lad. Naismith at this football club, right? He was one of them players that was just brought off the bench now and again. Didn't really start, but when he came on, what a fucking player, because he done the basics in terms of ruffling defenders. He got in defenders' way. He done the heading. He got round. He used to wind them up. There's a picture of him where he's pointing fingers at one defender once, and he weren't technically any good. He weren't. But don't get me wrong. He'd walking to the side now. But at that time, the players that we had then, he weren't really. But he done the basics. This lad who's carrying the front line for Everton Football Club is not doing the basics. So,
Jack, do you think though, Jack, service-wise though, what did he actually get the weekend? What?
Jamie, you've got to make your
What?
own.
Listen,
Jamie,
no,
you've got
Jack,
to make your own fucking
you
work.
spoke about Harrison. He's a winger. Tell me what he did to help Lewin. Nothing. NJ was getting too quiet with Tete, so he didn't do nothing much himself. Everyone's giving him the benefit of the doubt. But for me,
So,
Lewin never had no service at all.
okay, so if he's not getting anything right, what? So if he's not getting anything, yeah. What's your next? If you're saying to him there now, listen, I can see you're not getting anything from these wingers here, right? What are you saying to him? That's a question to you now. What are
What
you
should have
saying to
happened
him?
is that he should have put another forward on, so it would have changed the game.
So now all of a sudden we've got a player who was branded
He can't play. He can't
that.
play by himself.
No, okay, Sam. So if he can't play by himself, we're not putting two up front, are we? We're not taking one out the midfield where we're where we're getting overrun anyway. So if he can't play up top on his own, what's the next thing?
So,
What's the next?
no,
What?
what I'm trying to get me thinking is, and
No, I've just asked you the question. If he can't play up top on his own, what's the next? What's the next
go
port of
two
call?
up top.
No, you can't put two up top, Jamie, because you put two up top. The
I'm
midfield's
not
overrun
doing that.
with
I'm
three
thinking
in
of
there.
that out, Jack.
The midfield is overrun with three in there at the minute. So you take one out the midfield, there's a bigger space because you want to put two up top, right? So what? So then you've just created this. Our games over this season. You look at our games. We're getting beaten in midfield because we're getting overrun because players in midfield, i.e. your Decores, aren't doing the job. They're just being there and going, fucking hell, get me out of this game. So that you can't pull a player out of midfield just to shoot a lad up top who's meant to be a very, very good footballer. So what do? You pull him out. You bring a lad on, and the lad that come on the other day, regardless, I've just said, regardless if he's good or not, he came on and he created three
With
chances
the forward
because he
though, Jack.
muscled the
With the
defenders.
forward though. We
What's
had
that?
Keane with him.
He had Keane with him.
Yeah, so we had two up top. So it's always easy to have two defenders on one than defenders on two players, isn't it?
So do you really think that Calvert-Lewin needs a second striker in it with him then for him to flourish in his game?
Listen, if Calvert-Lewin was on the pitch with Michael Keane up front at the end of that game, one of them would have still scored.
Jamie's not trying, lad. He's just not showing any will. He's not showing any fight.
You know,
He's not bothered.
if two players are marking you out the game, what do you do?
You drop deep and look for it.
Blues up front, then everyone goes, get in the box. Why?
No. You drop deep and make your own game. So if it's not working for you up top, where there's nothing happening anyway, and it's getting overrun in the midfield, you've got to think to yourself, do you know what? I'm gonna have to drop in here. I'm gonna drop in. I'm gonna try and get the ball at my feet, get a feel for the ball, and hopefully my wingers will make a run where I can make a little 30-yard, 25-yard pass out wide, and then I'll burst in and I'll try and get on the end of it. The lad doesn't open his legs, Jamie. He doesn't open his legs.
No, the week though, what the weekend?
But now you're going to tell me he's not there to run because he's a poacher. He's a Franny Jeffers, a fox in the box. So what is he like?
Jack, he won a lot of headers this weekend.
Jamie, sort your internet out, lad.
He won a lot of headers this weekend.
He won a lot of headers.
Lichons, where were the players?
So
Jack?
if he went off for 10, Jamie, how many do you reckon he got?
Maybe fucking 8 out of 10.
Oh, fucking hell, don't walk the lad. You must get bad obstructive views in that lower Gladys Street, mate, because I don't know what game you watch if you're saying that 80% of the jumps that he makes in the game, he gets
He
to.
flicked one
He
on to
That's
doesn't.
a pair
Harrison,
of
Jack.
binoculars, Jack. What you're on about?
There's no way he gets 80%. He wins 80% of the headers when it gets played forward. There's no way of it. There's got to be someone out there who can look at that from the 90-minute game and tally it up while the space is on and tell you that he's not getting 80% of them. There's no way, Jay. 50 max, lad. It's half. And you know why he's not getting them? Because he jumps too early. He's not jumping late. He's jumping too early. So for a striker who's meant to be in his prime, so to speak, in terms of his age, he still can't judge whether that ball's coming from Pickford. And everyone's going, the long ball's not working. No, Pickford's making an all right fucking pass to him. He's just not getting to it. So then Pickford looks like a prick because he's making a long pass, and then Dyche is getting shit because Pickford's making a long pass, but Pickford's thinking, well, hang on a minute, he should be getting to this. I'll ping it to him. Then he misses it, and everyone goes, why is Dyche playing the long ball?
Jake, you know what though, Jack? Now when you go back to this situation with Calvert-Lewin, you said you want Calvert-Lewin to drop deep. Our fans, if he drops deep and one of the fucking wingers whips a ball in and he's not there, will say, where the fuck is he? He's fucking on the midfield getting the ball.
Jamie,
It's,
I'm not
he's
saying when
never
he
going to
drops.
win. Anyway, he doesn't want to be there. If that's what everyone thinks. He doesn't want to play for us, and that's what he's showing body language. If that's the case, but at the end of the day, that's all we've got at the minute. Do you know what
Exactly.
I mean?
Hence why I've just answered Fran's question when he said who you play up top. You play him up top, but the more he plays, lad, if this club are trying to put him in the transfer window, try and bump his price up, the more he plays, the more the value
It's only going
decreases.
to happen for another couple of weeks, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it will, Frank, because it'll get to a point where that away end, you know what it's like. Once they start getting the teeth into something, and it gets to a point where everyone's jumping on it, and next thing it's certain things getting said and stuff like that, and then it filters into the crowd. He won't have a leg to stand on.
Man,
He won't have a...
Brozier will be fit soon, so he's going to have an headache then,
Yeah.
isn't he? Does
But
Brozier go as his third choice striker? Does he go as his second choice striker, or does he go as his main choice striker?
Jack, someone just messaged me the stats that you
Not
wanted.
again. You haven't had a message, have you, Jamie? Fucking hell.
Calvert-Lewin has won the most aerial battles in the Premier League with 43.
Since when? Since the Premier League began?
Since now this season. Kyle Havertz is 36. He's second, but Calvert-Lewin's won 43 aerial battles.
Oh, well, he must be well classed then.
I'm not saying he's world class, I'm just saying he wins them flick-ons, and there's no one else there. Do you know what I mean? So he can't chase after that flick-on himself. I think he did it. I think he flicked it on himself and chased after it and got it. But when we've got players who are not like reading that kind of play, McNeil's a couple of yards behind. I think we done one at the weekend. Like, he flicked it on Lewin, and Harrison fucking ballooned it into the Gladystate. Do you know what I mean? So I think we're being harsh on him, to be honest. But I do agree, Jack. Maybe in some ways is people think his body language is not the best. But what was he meant to do there against them two big centre halves?
I just think if you know it's not going to work for you in the afternoon, there's a way of just getting in people's heads. There's a way of getting in their head. You just don't see him having a bit of aggro with defenders. You don't see him looking for a black foul. You don't see him like backing into a defender. So Diop's got to throw him and then trying to win some sort of foul. When Pickford's pinging it and it's coming up, he could be backing into him and sort of trying to win himself a free kick up the top of the pitch. But he doesn't do anything of that. He doesn't do any like shithousery like type role. And I just think to myself, well, if you're not scoring, you're not holding the ball up. You're relying on wingers that aren't going to give you in the box anyway because the distribution is terrible, or they've lost the ball because you've took too many players on. Then what else are we all just going to go, well, it's not fair on him? Because we can't keep saying it. He's on his 9th season, lad. He's on his 9th season, and we can't keep saying on his day. That's gotta be erased from people's minds on his day. Because Cancelotti said he's like a Lewandowski. Well, when under Ancelotti, he scored 16 goals. 9 of them were in the 6-yard box. Now everyone's going to come back and go, a goal's a goal, Jack. A
He
goal's a
meant
goal.
Mrs.
Yeah, it is.
Lewandowski, you daft twat with the knickers and bras. Not fucking not the proper Lewandowski.
No, but 9 of his goals were scored in the 6-yard box. Now, any player worth the salt in the Premier League leading the line and he can't score from 6 yards out, fuck me, mate. But then you'll say, well, there's a lot of players out there that wouldn't. Okay, that's fine. But he scored 9 of the goals in the 6-yard box in his best season with no fans, no pressure, no nothing. And everyone's saying on his day. So fast forward, all the fans back in the ground. He's done nothing. He's had a bit of a bad time in terms of his injury, and I get it. I totally get it. After he went off at Brighton away, and his fucking thigh ripped off his bone apparently, and he was out for 18 months under Benitez, or whenever it was. then he hasn't really recovered from it. But you don't even see him, Jamie, opening his legs. You don't see him opening his legs. And you know why that is? Because he's coasting through for his next move. And he thinks, if I overstretch and I do this and do that, I may not get the move that I want. I may not thingy.
Yes, I thought at Ipswich he opened his leg quite a lot.
But you can go on about Ipswich, and I heard before, Decore had a good game at Leicester and had a good game last week. Okay, Leicester's just been promoted and Ipswich have just been promoted, so really they're shite. And that's their level for these players. So I don't expect anything else other than them, our players having good games against shite. But then when you come up against Fulham, who aren't shite, but aren't fucking fantastic, by the way. They're just an average coasting side in the Premier League. And they're sort of playing Everton off the park. And then you look at players like who keep getting like bigged up, aren't doing it. So like, you look at Decore, he's meant to be like this, trying to play this role of a box-to-box midfielder and closing down and stuff like that. He's shite. He's just a shit. He's utter crap. I don't understand. But then again, who are we to say it? Because again, for me, the manager is gonna get himself sacked because he's not making the right decisions at the right time. So he brings Beto on the other day on 82, I think it was, or 81. That change for me. He should be saying to Calvert-Lewin at half time, right? Listen, your game isn't happening for you here, and I get it because you're up against two lumps, right? But I can't afford to bring another player on to help you. So you need to show me something within the next 10 to 15 minutes in the second half. If you don't muscle in, if you don't work hard, or you don't, get your foot, I've got to bring you off. And then in Lewin's head, he's thinking, I'm getting dragged off here in the next 10 to 15 minutes. I've got to show something. So if he comes out the blocks in the second half and he shows something, muscles into defenders and changes his game up a little bit, then the manager's got a bit of a dilemma, but he doesn't. But then the manager will sit there and go, just keep nodding his head, drinking his water, like the fucking Churchill dog, just keep nodding his head, turning back round to the bench, doing this, doing that. And I'd look at him and think, Dyche, you're going to get yourself sacked if you don't make these big decisions, So what he should have done is looked at Beto and gone, that Beto was warming up. And listen, again, he's not the best, right? But he's warming up at the Gladys Street and he's looking down at the bench and he's looking away and he's thinking, you can look at a player and think, he's starving to get on here. But the manager leaves it till 81.
Well, do you know what, Jack? 75th minute, he told the first players to start warming up. The 75th fucking minute in the game. I was watching the touchline.
Yeah,
There was none of them warming up.
yeah.
All their players were all warming up. And then, all right, I take on board what Fran said earlier about their bench being probably stronger than ours. But I said to our Alex on Saturday, I don't know why the fuck we have subs, because he never fucking uses them. And when he does, he leaves it too fucking late to do anything. Now, the thing about it is bringing Beto on and then turning the game round and win, and obviously scoring a goal. The thing about it is he'll take that. Because he'll be thinking he's a fucking genius for doing it, when in fact he wasn't. Because for me, he left it too late again. And this is the difference between having a good manager who knows what he's doing. So loads of people were talking on Saturday, there's loads of conjecture, talking around fucking new managers coming in and all that. And what's the name, Mourinho, right? Talking about Mourinho. Do you know now? For me, listen, whatever you want to say about Mourinho, on Saturday, if he'd have seen what he'd have been seeing there, like we all saw, there's one fucking thing for sure. He'd have made that change at half time. And he should have took the Corey off the bench, took the Corey off the pitch. But he didn't. And like you say, he fucking let them go on and on and on and on. And then getting to like fucking the 78th minute or even the 82nd minute to make a change. It's fucking not good enough for me. He's not got it. He's just not got that fucking thing where he can't be decisive about making a decision to fucking change a game.
Yeah, and that's where he's going to fall. That's where he's going to fall
Yeah,
on his own sword, Dave, unfortunately.
yeah,
Well,
yeah.
it's a worry though, Dave, isn't it, when you say about making the changes? Was it the Bournemouth game that he got slated for making the change? And it cost us the game, was it? Did he take NJ off and all the fans were
Yeah, it was
fucking saying,
Bournemouth
why did
2-0
he
up,
take
yeah.
him off?
Yeah, but again, but that's again.
Jay?
Well,
That was the wrong. It wasn't the
Yeah,
fact that he made the sub. It was the manner of what sub he made. So
yeah.
he took in Die off, and the crowd are like, why the fuck are you taking our most creative player off in the fucking game here? And then all of a sudden takes in Die off, and then they go down.
Do
And
you agree
fucking,
with what Jack's saying there, Dave?
Over what?
Overtaking in off against Bournemouth.
Yeah,
Okay
absolutely.
then.
Because Njai could have carried
Okay,
on
well,
playing.
what
For
fucking
me,
game
mate,
was you two watching?
well, he wasn't blown out of
He
his ass.
fucking was.
What's
He
his
was
name
dead on his feet.
was he
He
for?
fucking was dead on
Not
his
as much.
feet.
he was stretching his
Not as
legs.
much as Irabunam. Not as much as Irabunam, mate. Irabunam was blown
yeah,
out of his ass after
Tim was
70
blowing for
fucking
him.
minutes.
Irabunam was destined to be taken off, and just shored
The defence up.
the midfield up a little,
Yeah.
and just bring fresh legs on to do the dog work and just keep us coasting through. But he left them on. We were exposed in the midfield. We had no creativity on the wings or in the 10, if you like, and then we just capitulated. And that's
Who,
why, because that was the wrong. It was the right substitution to make at the right time, but it was the wrong player to come off.
who did he bring on, Jack? Was it Beto?
Um, I don't know if it was James.
No,
No,
it was Beto.
Decore.
Garner.
He brought
Decore.
Decore on.
Decore,
Decore.
Decore.
yeah. Decore and Garner, was it?
And
Garner?
Yeah,
moved,
yeah, yeah,
yeah, moved
yeah,
McNeil to the left one into Decore as the 10, wasn't
Yeah.
yeah.
But he will. It's like as if he gets a chance to make a sub and thinks and then goes. He seems very one-dimensional, doesn't he, the manager? And I can understand, but I can't really get on his case either, because as much as it's like I'm talking here like he's going to fall on a sword and stuff like that. We are unbeaten in the last 5, and you look at the points. You look at the points that we're picking up on the road compared to where we've been in previous seasons over the last 3 seasons. I think his record in terms of, I looked at a stat there yesterday on the Shite game. It come up just before they scored that Moreno was it that
it? Set
scored
pieces, Jack.
set pieces. Everton is second in the set pieces, and you're in good company in terms of it. And Arsenal, Everton, I think it was City, Liverpool, Villa, and United. Who else was it? It was a Villa and. Newcastle, someone like you're amongst with teams who are high up there in the league, and we're second. So you're thinking to yourself, something's working. We're not everything's bad. It's just little decisive moments where you're looking at the game and thinking, that didn't need to happen. But then yesterday, Saturday, it'll be a good point. That's a good. Fulham aren't a bad side. Fulham are not a bad side. They're well organised. They've got quality coming off the bench. They've got quality on the starting lineup. They've got probably far better players than what we've got. And then whether people like that or not, you look at our back line. I'm saying this. The lads say to me, "How the fuck do you back Dyche?" And I'm like that, boys. Like, look, you've got a 39-year-old at right back, who, by the way, is doing well. That's but he's 39 years of age in the Premier League, up against 21-year-old sprinters. He's struggling. That's why he's causing yellow cards all the time, like last season. Then you've got Michael Keane, who the fans absolutely fucking despised at one point, but now he's the saviour, alongside Tarkowski, who's playing in concrete boots. Then you've got Mikalenko, who looks like he's a rabbit in the headlights every time someone runs towards him with the ball. You got Addison, who's just, I can't put my finger on the lad. I just can't. Then you've got the midfielders. Ghana Gay, yes, he's okay. He's playing well, but he's be said about him, because he's just not technically any good to play football. But again, he's there playing. Then you've got Ndai, the lad's class. At the end of the day, he's a good player. He's the only one that you look at the team and go, something's going to happen with him in it. McNeil being exposed, as I said before, and then you've got the striker who's not doing it. So the team overall, that starting 11, and then, I'm not coming for the keeper again, but he's a fucking psychopath, isn't he? 1 minute he's sound, next minute he's just doing mad shit, like knocking balls out for throw-ins on kicks and stuff like that, and I'm just like, he's not consistent in terms of his overall game. So the team's so disjointed, and there's no quality there. So I don't know what fans are expecting every week, because unfortunately we haven't got any decent players in the side, any very, very good players in the side that can just go, you know what, things can happen here. So you've got to give a little bit of credit to the manager, trying to get the best he can out of shit.
That's
Because
that's that's the thing though, Jack. When you go back to the results and stuff like that, that we're getting the footy that we're playing, people are moaning the footy is so shit, right? But we're getting the results. We're getting points. We're getting 3 points. We're getting 1 point. We're not getting beat, right? But I just think the fans, you probably heard them yourself on Saturday. As soon as he went 1-0 down, they all looked at Dyche to say, "You're fucking shit." They were fucking shouting things at Dyche, like, "Get out the club, you haven't got a fucking clue." The players were getting petrified. And I didn't know Tarkowski did this to Fran, and Dave said that Tarkowski said to the Park End, "Calm down." Because Jack,
Pickford done it. You're at the Gladys Street like me.
yeah,
Pickford done it.
but I agree
Pickford
though,
told
Jack.
the
I
Pickford.
agree though, Jack, because
I said he's right in what he's doing. You all need to fucking chill out. You watch, right? Just watch the next home game. If nothing's going to plan on the 15th minute, the next bad pass is the biggest groan you'll hear. Now we know how tight Goodison is. So you imagine how close them players are to the pitch. There's about 2 metres away from the byline. So if you're running down the wing and you hear this and it goes out for a throw in, it's so close. A lot of players, ex-players, say how close it is to the pitch. I think it's one of the tightest in the league, how close you are in terms of the pitch and stuff like that. So you imagine them groans and there's, I don't know, 10,000 that sit in the Gladys Street or something like that. You imagine half of that groan, and you're on the pitch playing at centre half, or you're on, or the keeper, they must fucking feel that. They must feel it, and then all of a sudden, bang, anxiety kicks in. I call it Everton anxiety. The lads are sitting next to the Everton anxiety is going to kick in a minute. One bad pass, the anxiety is going to kick in. And it does. 15 to 20 minutes in, you hear it. You hear it, and I'm like, what's going on here? One bad pass, and everyone's gone. Everyone's heads have fell off. And you hear it within the fan base. So the fans sometimes have got to sort of like just hold back and say, you know what? Let's get behind them here. Let's show a little bit more. Let's try something different. They don't. They don't, because our fans expect us to be playing in the Champions League with shit on the pitch that we're watching. That's what they expect. But them days have sailed. Them days have sailed. And I'll say it again, like I said to the lads the lads at half time on Saturday. If anyone thinks that we're going into Bramley more and all of a sudden you're getting the likes of Mourinho and you're getting these new owners and we're not going to hit a transition period because the shit that we've still got at the club, you've got another thing coming. You've got another thing coming. It's not just going to change overnight and we're going to bring all these new players in and it's just going to work. It's like Man United, second Ten Hag. They've got quality there, United. But there's no guarantee that the manager, whoever's going to come in, is going to just make that team click into what it needs to be. There's a transition period. There's only teams like City and Liverpool who could let their managers go, i.e. Klopp leaves, this slot comes in, but he's got a perfect setup. He's got a perfect setup because every player is well oiled into what they need to do for that thing. Ours aren't. A new manager comes in, they all stand there with their hands on the hip and go, right, what do we do now? What's going to happen now? Then it takes time to gel, this, that, and the other, and it's going to take time again. So Bramley Moore's going to be a hard one. So it's like the expectation of the fan base has got to fucking change because it's not just going to go woomph straight away. And that's what you hear now at Goodison. Our fans expect us to be twatting Fulham. Fulham are a far better team than us. Our fans expect us to be twatting Brighton. Brighton are a far better team than us. They are, unfortunately. Bournemouth, we were twatting Bournemouth, but when Bournemouth scored them 3 goals, they were a far better, well-oiled team, organised team. Yet they scored 3 goals. But they're a better organised, well-oiled team with a bit of quality in the side. We haven't got that. And the expectation of the fans have got to change. I'm telling you, it's got to change. We can't just think Howard Kendall, Graham Sharp, 1980s, Howard's way. Them days have gone. Them days have sailed. I'm not even going to mention the fucking Dogs of War under Joe Royle because that to me was just a fucking fluke. So you go back to the 80s, Everton haven't really done much since them days. So the mentality
No
of like
fluke
these
that, mate.
people, the mentality of these people, I think Everton should be here because we were there one day. That's not going to be the case. Yes, we're going to move into Bramley more. Yes, it's going to be fantastic. Everyone's going to love it. We're all going to be singing and dancing and loving life. But at the same time, it doesn't guarantee us that it's going to go plain sailing. Because the new owners are going to want to change. The new manager's going to want to change. You've restricted with financial fair play. You've got players on the wage bill still that may still be there under the new manager. That's going to be hard to get rid of because the wages are so high. It's not going to be so plain sailing. So the Everton anxiety has got to stop, but it won't stop.
Yeah, you can see that though when it goes 1-0 down. Come media the day, you can feel the ground. I said so. I looked at our room and looked around. People were frothing at the mouth, going "fuck off." Every time someone got on the ball, you fucking shit. And
It goes back.
I said to
Go on.
Dave and Cam before though, Jack. You know, if you're gonna be like that, you might as well just get off and just take the defeat.
And that's why managers, right? Previous manager. Look at the previous manager in terms of Marco Silva. He was at Everton for 18 months. His record was absolutely terrible towards the end. But people will say, oh, he's doing well with Fulham now. But you go to Fulham, the expectation of Fulham is just to stay in the Premier League. They're not expecting, the expectation of Fulham aren't expecting to be like getting in Europa, getting in conference, getting in some sort of, challenging for this challenge. But the fan base of Everton Football Club, because they've had so much success through the 50s, the 60s and the 80s and whatever it may be, it's ingrained into you as a fan to expect that's our level. Now, yeah, nothing but the best is good enough. But sometimes the reality's got to set in and go, we're out of our fucking league a little bit here. We're out of our depth in terms of what we've got. You can only have that mentality if you've got quality players. We haven't got that. But the expectation's so high, hence why these managers come and they fail. Because the fucking fans are just right on them. And if it doesn't go well after fucking 5, 6, 7, 8 games, like look at Dyche now. Dyche is 2 games away from fans going fucking nuts and wanting them out. That's all it is. But they won't let it. They won't stay and just go. You know what? This is where we're at. Our main aim is to stay in the Premier League again, because it is, whether people like it or not. And then we coast into Bramley Moor. We just get into Bramley Moor, see where it goes from there. Our fans now are thinking, well, yeah, we're near enough mid-table, level on points with this, that, and the other. We've got this gap from the fucking bottom 3. So I think it's time for change, and we go and get Mourinho. And I'm just like, boys, what fucking planet are you living on? What planet are you fucking living on, like? And that's the difference in terms of fans nowadays. You have fans that go to the match and just go, I want. But you've got to sit back and like look back and go, well, we're in the position we're in now because we're fucking shite. So we're coasting through and we're doing everything in an okay way. Yeah, it's not great. Yeah, it's not pretty on the eye. Some of the long balls, aren't the best. But if we can just do the basics and get through, then we'll be all right. But our fans are expecting us to be like, FA Cup run, get to Wembley, do this, do that, there. And I'm like, yeah, it's all good when you've had a bevy and you're talking shite. But in reality, it's bollocks. It's bollocks. Our main aim is just to stay in the league and stay in a comfortable position so we don't have to sit there in April worrying or, the start of May worrying. You want to be done and dusted by the back end of March, sitting there and going, right, this is it now. Let's enjoy the rest of the season. Let's get into Bramley Moor and let's see where the rest of this league, the rest of this season takes us. But you want to get that. You want to make sure that we've done that bit from the start of the season up to Christmas into middle of January. But our fans are like that now, seeing a bit of a gap at the thing and go, right, let's get Mourinho. And I'm like, fucking hell, man.
I think the only person who's going to sack Dyche will be Dyche.
Of course, Dave. Yeah, he'll sack himself because of the stuff that he's doing in terms of game management. So like making the subs at the right or wrong times. We all could see that Calvert-Lewin wasn't pulling his weight on 65 minutes. Now, irrespective I don't like Calvert-Lewin or not, I know looking at him that he's done 65 minutes and there's only another 25 to play, and he's not going to give me nothing for that 25. So I know, bring him out the picture, bring some fresh legs on, let the crowd get up for it, let the crowd get behind some sort of decision. And you probably wouldn't have seen Beto if McNeil never went off injured as well. But McNeil was ran into the ground because his game has changed because his fitness was down because he was having to do his running. So it all has a knock-on effect. But as you say, Dyche will sack himself if he doesn't get. He goes on about basics and this, that, and the other himself. He needs to do his own basics, otherwise he's going to sack himself. But what I don't want to do is get to a point where we're left there in the middle of November, doing all right in terms of where we are in the league, and then we just go, right, let's sack someone and bring someone else in, and you go, well, hang on a minute, well, who are we going to bring in now? Because there's not a vast amount of managers that are going to come to Everton Football Club right now that are going to make you better than Sean Dyche. And I'll sit here till someone can come up with a list of managers that'll do us better for the money that they'll want in terms of, because that's another thing. Money's tight at the moment. Money is tight. So that's it's not like we can just get rid of a manager and bring someone in. You know, you're
As much as I want him gone, I just don't think it's going to happen till May.
But the thing is, though, Dave, we're saying this, we want him gone. But listen, I don't want him gone. I want him to keep us safe and just stay where we are and then look at the end of the season. Like we
No,
just,
that's what I'm saying. No,
no,
that's what I'm saying. As much as the fact that I'd love him to go, just because I'm just sick of watching the fucking same shite
yeah,
every week.
but
But no, listen to me, right? He ain't going anywhere till the end of May. He ain't
even,
going.
but
So
even if,
May comes, he's gone then.
but even if someone could sack him now, Dave, I wouldn't want to sack him. The fella's unbeaten in 5 games. I know the football's shit, but we're still getting results.
top potato time, innit? That's what it is. What it is, Jay, as I've just said, there's a gap now forming from the bottom three up to where we are. I think it's, 6 points, is it, the gap? 8 points?
Yeah.
Whatever it may be. And fans are starting to think, well, you know what, we're going to be all right here. Like, and yeah, I think it's time to change. I reckon it's time. Mourinho's putting interviews out there going, get me a club that's not in Europe. And no, pressure this, pressure that. And everyone's just getting so giddy and excited. And let's have it right. Mourinho might come to Everton. It might be an absolute flop. Because wherever Mourinho's gone, he's had top quality players to work with. And I know players at Everton will thrive under someone like Mourinho. But that ain't guaranteed either. That ain't guaranteed. It's just not.
I
But
only used the Mourinho thing before was because just as an analogy of having a manager who actually fucking knows, what to do in terms of situations of substitutions and changing a game and everything. You know what I mean? Because Saturday, again, he didn't have a fucking clue.
yeah, but that's another thing, David. Mourinho, if you remember him at Chelsea, even though the quality that he had, he used to park the bus a lot. He parked the bus and invited pressure on, but he could do that because he had quality players at centre half. He could do that he had good midfielders that could just sit in. We haven't got that, unfortunately. So sometimes, and you look at the teams that he's managed. He's managed some fucking proper quality teams, and the players that he's had at his disposal is unreal. So it's who's to say he's going to come here and get Nathan Patterson up and down the wing.
No, I know,
You know what I mean?
and I wasn't saying
There's
the
a
fact
big
that we
ask,
wanted
mate.
it.
No,
No,
I
yeah.
know that. I know that.
No,
I know exactly
I'm
where
just
you're
talking
coming from.
about quality managers who know what to do in a
Yeah.
situation. You know
But
what I mean? Where
we're in it, unfortunately, Dave. The reality of Everton right now, we are a relegation side trying to thrive to get in the mid-table, right? And the only person that could do that at the moment, if he wasn't our manager and he was available, and you were looking at, say, like we had a manager now, and you're thinking you're getting bored of him, and Sean Dyche is available, you're looking at Sean Dyche and going, you know what, I wouldn't mind a bit of him. You know, he'd do all right at Everton. Now he's doing all right at Everton, and it's just, and again, fans are getting to the point where they're going, it's not good enough. But we really need to understand it's not about who we've got in the dugout and what results we're getting. It's where we are as a football club, unfortunately.
Jack, know what you
We've
said before about Dyche being how many games he's got before the fans want him out. The fans want him out now. If we lose on Saturday, the fans will turn even more. And that's what's
course,
bad because the fella,
that's why
lad,
I said.
yeah, but it's bang out of order, I think, because he's trying, lad, with what he's got. He's got shit.
Yeah, I know you can't legislate for that though, Jamie, because everyone in here listening, all the Evertonians listening here, and all the people that are going to go to Southampton and West Ham and be there at Brentford at home, they've all got their opinion, lad. So we can't change everyone's opinion, but sometimes you've got to look at it from a structured point of view and go, you know what, this is where we're at, this is where we're going, this is what we're looking forward to, How do we maintain just staying where we are? And you've got to look at it logically. We aren't going to, if we go to Southampton and get a draw, fans won't be happy because they'll go, Southampton is shit. But Southampton has just gone to City away and only conceded one. And Pep Guardiola finishes in his interview saying Southampton were the best team that we played this season because the way they defended. And so now, if we get beat by Southampton, it's going to be a shit result. But then one of the best managers in the world has just turned around and said Southampton were the best team that we played the Etihad this year. I know they haven't played much, but they're bottom of the league. And even like Bernardo Silva saying they don't deserve to be there because of the way they're playing. So Everton go there on Saturday and don't get a result. All our fans are just going to naturally think, that's fucking disgusting. We should be beating them. Should we? Should we really? We need to understand where we are as a football club. Yes, we are Everton Football Club. And yes, we're one of the longest serving at top flight football. And yes, we've won this and done this and done this. And Mersey millionaires throughout the years, 50s, 60s, like I've said. But you've got to understand in the present moment in time, in 2024, we aren't the team that we used to be. So you've got to get with the programme and go, you know what? Let's just try and maintain a decent fucking level here and go from there. I want to be the best every time, right? Say to me after the start of the season, before the ball's kicked, where do you want to finish? Top, because I want to be the best. But logically, I want to, you want to stay in the league because of the situation that we've had over the last couple of years. But our fan base will say, well, you know what? No, if we could go on a little cup run and we could get to Wembley. And I'm thinking, what fucking planet are you on? We can't even string.
You just love that though, wouldn't you, with your fancy coach and all that, Barry getting all the freebies off the coach.
No, but like we can't even string 38 games together and be okay. So where's to say we're going to go on a mad cup run? You know what I mean? It's just it's nuts. We live in the past, unfortunately, and people mightn't like it, but that's the reality of it. People don't like it when people talk straight, but that's the reality of where we are as a football club. And a lot of olders will be listening in now going, the mentality's wrong from what I'm saying. But I'm not. I'm living in the reality. I'm living in the present moment. And unfortunately, there's players at that football club that I wouldn't fucking feed if I had fucking spare fucking food in my hand. I wouldn't, because they're fucking shite. They're absolutely shit, and they've robbed a living. You look at the likes of Mason Holgate. I know he's not playing, but the knock-on effect of having players like that at your club, the lad's on 60 odd grand a week. So who's to say that there's a player at the football club looking at him going, that cunt's on 60 odd grand a week, he doesn't play for us and I'm having to slug my balls out and get fuck all. Do you know what I mean? These players might be just sitting there thinking fuck this is fucking shit. You've got the whole concept of the football club's wrong. But that's another conversation of why we're in the situation. We're in the situation because of the mismanagement for years and years, from the now owner to the last owner to what it's been. That's why we're in the situation now. That's the whole reason. But you get into Bramley Moore with new owners, a new identity, a new structure, and then hopefully you do exactly what Newcastle have done. You get in. They haven't really got into their ground, but they've come into the league and they're maintaining, and they're just getting better and better every year. Everyone thinks Newcastle should be winning the league. They can't. They can't spend the top. The richest club in the world. They can't do it. And if they could, they fucking would. They can't.
You six-fingered pricks.
But no, it's about maintaining. And unfortunately, whether people like it or not, Dyche will maintain us in the league.
Anyway, on a more serious note, how's the cock? Is it better yet or what?
No comment, Your Honour.
Oh, is it better or is it still black and blue?
Lads.
That Rodri's just won the Ballon d'Or.
He can't have, he's injured.
Well, they've given me. Just come up on Sky.
See, Vinicius Junior never got a sniff, did he? And they're all going on. No one from Real Madrid turned up. Fucking weirdos.
Dave, before we move on to the next subject, that the YouTube channel, guys, right, where everyone's on here now, we've got a YouTube thing there that we put the spaces on, and they're all recorded. So if you go over to the YouTube channel and just subscribe for us, we'll upload the spaces from Twitter, as Dave said last week. They disappear, but they'll always be on there.
Yeah. So yeah, just when you listen, just press the thumbs up and obviously also the bell as well, so you'll get notifications when they've been uploaded. So I'll put it up again in a minute on the top page there. But yeah,
Beautiful.
just get yourself subscribed on there, and
Just
they'll all be there for perpetuity now.
yeah, just to touch on what Fran said a bit earlier, going down to Finch Farm today. Big shout out to like Keane, Njai, Jake O'Brien, Lindstrom, Patterson, Beto, Mangala, all stopped. Kids Southside signing autographs. A couple of people span in. Tarkovsky, one of them, Michaelenko, and Jack Harrison, all just speeded in and just ignored everyone. But fair play to the ones who stopped. And a massive shout, as Jack Fran said, about what Keane said. I went over to Keane, gave him the hat and said, look, that's for you off the BMD Blues. And he said to me, oh, thank you and all that. I said, did you listen? He said, yeah, I've caught a little bit of that stuff. I said, everyone was saying, blame you, Michael Keane. And he just went, no one skits me, do they? I said, no, mate, everyone's always had your back and that. And, you know that's for you off us. And he was made up. So massive shout out to the players who stopped as well.
I can't believe he's leaving the tickets for Man U, you know. I can't believe it. It's fucking unbelievable.
Did he end up giving you the box ones in the end or not?
No, it's just going to be four. Well, it's going to be 3, and then a disabled one for Dave.
All right, Sam. That's down. Is that still at the bottom of the section there? But is that the mixed one? Is it Fran by the away end, or is he on the other side?
Roger.
Fucking
Yeah.
disabled one. Fucking hell. Fucking deluded you cunt.
I seen
I
you
know.
in there.
But he's been on asking again, Dave.
Oh, tell Butty to fuck off.
I
Stupid cunt.
he's only asking a couple of questions.
He'll be getting his fucking jaw sponged just like that other fucking daft slapback 305. Like I said to him, the only fucking thing he'll be spinning is a fucking frisbee. The fucking silly fucking tramp.
So,
Yeah, but Dave, all joking aside here, right?
Fuck off, Fran. I'm bored of listening to the fucking same question. Just tell him to fuck right off.
let me
And
guess what
that's
the
All
it.
right,
question
Dave.
is.
I'm
All right.
not
Let me
asked.
guess what the
I
question
haven't
is.
had a butty for ages, you know.
You what?
What?
I haven't had a butty for ages. Just thinking about it then.
No, it
Or a
wasn't.
ham butty.
It wasn't actually the same question, Jamie. It was just a question about when Dave and Jack were going on about 76 minute. He just turned round and said, "When them two play football, did they ever last 76 minutes?"
Listen, lad, I retired at 12 when I found the fridge. It all went tits up for me when I found that fridge in the fucking kitchen, mate.
Dave was a tricky winger.
Was you, Dave? Yeah.
No, don't know where he's getting all that from.
I thought you were a left back.
I was in the back, yeah. I was at the back.
You weren't a centre half, you short ass cunt.
I played at right back.
Oh, Dave, you never had the pace of Gary Neville to be right back getting up and down the byline.
All right, okay. Whatever.
No one wants to be a Gary Neville.
You would know about that, wouldn't you, Fran?
No, I'm just asking. I'm asking you a question.
No, you're
Listen,
just
I'm not
fucking
even
all you
asking
do.
you.
You're
I'm
just
just relaying a
fucking.
question. What Butty asked?
No, you're just fucking gagging fucking Butty
Have you got
along
a
with your
text there,
fucking
Fran? Have you?
stupid little fucking
Have you got a
What?
irrelevant
text there?
fucking
Have you?
questions, aren't you?
What you mean?
So I'm the one that gets the fucking text on this space.
No. Listen, Butty kicks into me just asking a few questions. That's all. He's a regular listener and he's been with us since day one, right? He likes it.
As he
And
fuck.
he fucking has. He genuinely has. He loves listening in, right, for the football chat. Jamie will tell you that, right? And I'm telling you now, and he just wants to know, do you and Jack last longer than 76 minutes on the footy pitch? Because you're banging on like you're a big professional footballers. And did you last 76 minutes of fitness levels?
Did
What's
you
your
last
fitness levels like?
76 minutes, Fran?
What,
Let's ask the
Dave?
question. Did you last 76 minutes, did you?
Yeah, I did back in the day, Dave. You know,
Oh, yeah.
you'd be surprised, to be
Well, there
honest
you
with you.
go. I lasted 90 minutes.
I was an absolute stalwart.
Thing
Yeah.
was, though, Dave, at 76 minutes in my games, the game was won and put to bed.
Yeah, of
There was no
course.
coming back, mate.
Yeah.
Know what I mean?
Fucking Andre Pirlo there.
Hey, speaking of footy, he
More
was
like a
playing.
Jan Mulby, Dave.
What about Jamie the other day? He fucking nailed a fucking big bar of dairy milk and then went and played footy at 9 o'clock at night like a lunatic in his BMD fucking blues snood.
Lad,
He
dairy
had
milk.
gloves, lad.
I used to nail fucking portion of salt and pepper shoe marge and a sweet and sour chicken fried rice, mate, and then go and play. No
Fran,
fucking danger with it under keep-ups afterwards.
he had a short. This is what I've heard. He had a short sleeve top on and a pair of fucking magic gloves out of B&M, and he was walking around saying he was like Tony Marshall. Fucking Tony walking around with gloves on and a short sleeve shirt.
If we make Kev's fucking listening now, just he'll get on in a minute and tell us he scored an hat-trick as well, Jack. 7-aside. Fucking should have seen the Belters have scored.
7-aside. What score
I
was
think
it?
we won about 6-4.
What was you playing on a fucking kid's pitch?
No, 7-aside, Jeffrey Humble. Fucking freezing it was, but I had the snood.
And hey,
I had the snood to keep me warm.
Dave,
What? What?
you better start getting your fitness levels up because next year I'm putting the BMD Blues in the Battle of the Valley. No one yells you the 5-aside teams.
I've got bad ankles, lad. I couldn't.
We're having a BMD Blues team,
My
Dave.
knees won't take it, mate.
But you can go in goal. You said you were a
I'll
goalie at the
manage.
ice
You'd be
hockey.
going in fucking goal, harder.
I'll
You
put
said
my
you were a
mac on.
goalie at the ice hockey.
Yeah, it's a different fucking game to fucking playing football, you daft cunt.
Oh, it
Dave,
doesn't matter, does it? You just lie down in the goal.
did you play ice hockey, Dave?
Yeah,
Fucking Davey checked there, no way, mate.
yeah,
It was like
same thing.
Petr Cech in goal, Jack.
Fucking hell, that's how Petr Cech started, didn't it?
Mhm.
Was you an ice hockey goalie, Dave, yeah?
Yeah,
No way. There must be a film kicking about with it. What was that film years ago? Was it
slap
Happy
shot,
Black Shot, yeah? Do you
slap
ever have
shot.
Hey, Dave, do you ever have any murder there? Because it always
Oh
goes off.
yeah,
He didn't, doesn't
yeah,
it?
fighting there.
What, did you throw your gloves off and then have a skate about and just fucking
Dave, no
Yeah,
one got on your
do
fidget,
that?
a
did they?
few of them,
No one
mate.
got on your fidget, did they, Dave? No one
What?
got on your fidget.
Nah,
Have you ever took a hockey stick over the head, Dave?
I've took a hockey stick. They call it slashing. Mad at where fucking people fucking slash a stick over your face.
How did you get into hockey though?
Did.
Where's the
When he
hockey stick?
left Old Swan
Used
and
to
went
be
up
in
there.
used to be in what's the name in what's the Silver Blades.
Where's that? That like D-side, is it?
No, well, I play for D-side as well. Play for Bradford as well.
Fucking hell, mate.
Oh, yeah.
You
Hey,
didn't.
Dave, do you reckon you could be the new Torval and Dean?
No. Different different fucking skates, you daft cunt.
What do you mean, different skates?
They're on different skates.
Different blades, aren't they?
Figure skates and ice hockey skates.
So
They're
what, do you have a
different.
difference in the thickness of the blade, is it?
No, the blades are completely different. They've got like a pick on the front on a what's the name blade? Figure
Like a bit of
skating
a...
blade. No, they have a pick on the front so they can do the spins.
Do you go down the live buildings and that, Dave, when the Winter Wonderland's there and get
Hmm.
on the ice
Fuck
there?
no. Do a fuck.
Imagine you there just skimming round on your knees, man.
Hey, Dave,
Still skate though.
Dave,
Can you?
did they have to put scaffolding bars on your skates
Why?
because of your weight?
You fucking mate, listen to you, fucking Mr. fucking Charles Atlas, you fucking bellend. Fuck off.
Charles Atlas. Oh, Dave,
Fucking hell.
you know,
Fucking Charles
no, cause
Atlas.
hey, Dave, no, cause
If
you got
people could
broad.
fucking see you.
Hey, Dave, no, cause you got broad shoulders, Dave. I've just got visions of you ploughing into someone, like 60 mph on them skids. Fucking hell. I didn't know you played fucking ice hockey. That's fickle me, that.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking boss.
Tell you who did play. Do you know Tommy Blaze? He's the singer in Strictly.
Nah, I don't watch it,
He's
actually,
the
mate.
lead singer on Strictly. So he's a guy called Tommy Blaze from Liverpool. Used to be
Seth
in the Blaze
Armstrong.
Brothers. Played ice hockey with him and his brothers back in the day.
And when did you finish doing this, like?
Fucking long time ago now.
Was
Probably,
you just a kid then, yeah?
what,
Was you just like a kid then, yeah?
1990 I finished.
Fucking hell, Dave, that's when I was born.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, played for 10 years.
Fucking hell, I was 10 and you were getting slashed in the face
When
with
they
an ice hockey bat.
when they closed the ice rink down in Liverpool, that was when I went to Bradford. Played in Bradford for a year, and then I left Bradford and went to Deeside. Played at Deeside for a bit as well.
Did he still have the ice ring over the water then?
So we've got one in Widnes.
I've seen that one. Yeah, next to the bowling thing.
Yeah, the bowling alley. Yeah. They've
Yeah.
got an ice hockey
Fancy having
team
our
there.
Christmas night out there, Dave?
They can do. Yeah. Put me boots on. Yeah.
Will you have a go, like?
Fucking right. Yeah. Still
Oh,
skate.
fuck off!
And still skate.
What?
Lads,
And still skate.
Oh, fuck off!
What are you laughing at?
I've
no
seen the
way.
way you wobble on away games. You're not skating nowhere.
Oh, yeah.
I can't believe you never told me this at Watford away over that succulent fucking chicken burger, Dave.
Oh,
Our
yeah,
Fran
yeah.
was pushing that other cunt in the wheelchair.
Like Little
Hey,
Britain.
whoa. He's not a cunt for one. Right, he's my
Well, not
mate
a
and he's
cunt,
fucking
yeah.
sounds.
Well, he's
Right,
not a cunt then. I take that back, but you were pushing him in a
yeah.
wheelchair.
The only cunt was you and Jack, pair of greedy cunts. Hey, all mayonnaise running down your chins, you pair of fucking greedy twats.
That was fucking hilarious that day, you know. You were blowing for tugs walking up the hill, pushing some fella. Oh my god.
I know. He reckons
Dave.
he'd run up it. Said he'd run up it the fucking Wolves as well. When we all
Oh,
saw
listen,
it.
Dave, listen, I've told you.
I got off that fucking bus and fucking Graham was with us and he fucking seen you fucking blown for tugs as well. So don't you fucking tell me otherwise.
That's where the Connery shout come from, wasn't it? When Fran used to say, I'm going to have a Connery.
No, do
That's
you know what it was, Jack? And I'll tell you now, you see him more than anyone of you, right? I'm telling you now, you ask him. Kenny had a bad knee, right? And as I was walking out, as we were walking up across the road, as I walked up, he seen me and he went, oh yeah. And he put his arm on my shoulder and every time I took a step, he was limping with me, right? He'd done his knee and I think, I don't know whether he'd had an operation on his knee, right? So I was carrying me and him up the fucking hill. That's what it was. It was nothing to do with me being out of breath. I was helping a fellow blue up the hill like I would with anyone. But Dave, Dave just walked on, two plies up and walked on. Didn't give a fuck about no one. As long as he got on. And know what? When I got back on the bus, the greedy twat was fucking balls deep in Maggie's olives with stuffed peppers and cheese. That's how much he gives a fuck about anyone.
That's where you're fucking wrong because I can't stand olives, you daft twat. Never have and never will. So you're
no,
It's
fucking
ever
lying.
since that day.
Talking out your fucking ass like you normally do.
it's cracking food, Olives, Dave. It's
Jack,
cracking.
Talking out of his coop.
Jack, I forgot about, I remember seeing you at the service station.
I was absolutely fucking bladdered there, you know.
Hey, with all the Tamia players.
Yeah, bladdered. I can't, like, I was at the match on Saturday and one of the lads went, fuck, I'll see you there at Pritchard. And I was like, did you? Yeah. I was like, fuck's sake. He was like, you were fucking round the bend, weren't you? And I said, I can't remember it, you know.
Who went on your coach, Jack?
Just,
I mean, what club officials went on your coach?
no club officials, no.
No, all right then. What one that worked closely with the club went on your coach?
Can't say, no comment, mate. It's all, what's it
Oh, so
called?
you did have them on the coach then?
No, we
You
didn't.
did. You did.
Didn't.
You
Didn't, lad.
did.
Didn't. But anyway, yeah, back to Tranmere, Jay.
Know what they've probably done, Dave? They probably put a bill into the club and gone through the fans forum, and they'll get that back then.
Won't get nothing back. I was
All the
trying to
rest of them,
I,
Southport Blues, the lot,
I was at, I
Ainsley
was,
Blues, the Brick, Hans Saws, they'll all get fucked right off. But them, they'll get boxed. Don't worry about it. Big Barry will sort that out. Sort everyone's cheesy tickets out.
I don't think Hans Soers would get fucked off though, would they? You know what I mean? Them being quite well into the club,
there was no thingy.
allegedly.
Yeah, there was no thingy this year, Fran. Do you know what though? I did ask because I thought it was a bit. I thought we were due one. I thought the fan base was due one, to be honest, for its support over the years.
See, you're a fucking absolute disgrace, You're an absolute cretin, mate. You're a cretin. You know what, Jack, right? Hey, I've just got to be honest with you. You're one cheeky, hard-faced swat, You are. All them train wallers that went to Crystal Palace, getting the big buses out, thinking they would fucking think we were going to Wembley in the fifth round of the FA Cup or the fourth round of the Cup, whatever it was, and all that. They're all running around getting the £30 fucking kids fucking adult ticket for the train on the fucking the day saver. And here they are all fucking pulling up, mate, in fucking sparkly lights in a disco bus with all TV on and all that. Never been on a fucking bus that like that in their lives. Fucking silly cunts.
Oh, lad. Fucking hell. Fucking, I can't
The
even
club got
remember.
absolutely rinsed that day.
Listen.
I'd sack him from the fans for him. He deserves sacking for that. He deserves sacking. Dave Whitley should be in charge now because that is a fucking disgrace what he cost the club him. He cost the club over a week's players' wages him. I'm telling you.
Yeah, but
He's the difference. He's the reason why we haven't got Richarlison no more.
Usman off front of it, didn't he?
He's another cunt.
Your man didn't there, like, before he left us, God rest his soul. He went in front, nothing other than a 70 grand a week, wasn't it?
I tell you something though. I tell you something. And you won't like this, especially Dave. So Dave better be sitting down because he'll have a corner of the year, the Al-27 campaign match. Yeah. But let me just tell you now, you know if he'd to be alive now, Everton would be on board straight away with Zoe's place. That's a fact. That's 100% fact. Like it and lump it, what everyone thinks. But I'm telling you now, there's been a significant contribution made towards Zoe's place from Everton Football Club. And that's a fact.
Yeah, but then he writes it off with his tax, so then he looks good.
Don't care. There's been a contribution made.
I think the
Doesn't
club
matter
have made
about
something, you know. I think Liverpool and Everton have both made contributions into that fund.
Home and Bargain have put £2.5 million
I
in
know they have,
today.
mate. I know.
Yeah,
Right.
that's a great little gesture, that.
And Everton Football Club and Liverpool Football Club are going to give £500,000 each. You know what? I'm going to be honest with you. I think that's absolutely shocking. And people will say, what? £500,000? Shocking. Yeah, I do. Because every one of them players, they should fucking hang their heads in shame because you should just say, donate 10% of our wages, 1 week, all of them. And these have more than £500,000, mate, let me tell you. These have well more than £500,000. 10%.
Well,
Every one of them players takes 10%. They don't need it. They're not going to miss 10% of the wages. I'm telling you now, they all should do it.
yeah, especially when you got that young kid running around the pitch at half time with the day.
Yeah.
For his sister.
Anthony, his name, isn't it?
Yeah, for his sister, was it,
He's
Jay?
doing loads of stuff, him, Jack.
Is his sister's at the place though, isn't she?
I think she was getting cared by Zoe's place, but he's
Yeah,
doing
yeah.
loads of good stuff. You see him running around with everyone like for charities and stuff like that. He smashed it, to be honest.
There's a comedy night on, isn't there, at the moment at the Hot Water? It's on live on YouTube.
So what was the reasoning behind why it's just no funding off the government then? No.
No, the lease had run out on the building.
I
Believe it or not, the
thought the
lease.
building was not there no more.
No, the lease had run out on the building, and the lease is actually owned by them nuns that live around the back of it. They own the building.
So what? The nuns were just playing hardball or something, Dave?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, from what I can gather, the Sisters of Charity or something. Fucking hell, some charity, that innit?
Yeah, they need a good Roger, and don't they?
Putting them out on their ass. That's apparently what it was. Something to do with the lease, and obviously it's come to an end, and they wanted to do something else with the building. So
Their minges are like Dave's arsehole after he two-plies after an away game.
yeah, don't do that anymore. Told you.
How come?
I don't. I haven't done it for ages.
Is that because you lost timber, Dave? You're not chafing no more?
Possibly is, yeah.
Could be, you know.
Hey,
Could be, you know.
Probably is, mate. Probably is.
you know what though, Dave?
You
That's a
snoring stopped, Dave?
What?
You snoring and that stopped?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you know?
Because it has.
How do you know, though?
Because I don't get fucking told anymore, do I?
You don't get nudged in the middle of the night, no?
No.
Thinking it's party time and all she's doing is hitting you with a stick.
Yeah, that's the one, mate. Yeah, definitely. So it works. You be like that, Fran.
What? What's that, Dave?
Not snoring.
I don't give a fuck whether I do or I don't.
Mm-hmm.
Do you snore, Fran, yeah?
Probably do, yeah. Got a sleep app machine, haven't I?
Have you?
Yeah, Rod, yeah.
Oh yeah, fucking sleep apnea.
Yeah, yeah.
But you sound like fucking Darth Vader then, don't
Darth
you? Of a
Vader,
night.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's
What's that?
I said, I bet you sound like Darth Vader of a night.
No, well, when I went to the other place, you know, where Majesty's Hotel, I used it as an air freshener because I used to put like some of the mint shower gel in it with water. And it used to just blow bubbles all over the cell and make the smell nice and fresh. And it was lovely. It was fucking great. Just got it in. Got me a single cell as well, to be honest with you.
Fucking sleep apnea machine blowing bubbles. Okay, now.
It is, yeah. It was, Dave, yeah. I got it brought in, it got tested, and then I got it sent up the shell, and then the next thing, this fuck, you know when I went for his when this fella come in here, I said, what are you in for? He went, trafficking. I thought, fucking hell, he must be a big time drug dealer, him. This cunt, he wasn't. He was a fucking, a woman trafficker. He was from, Romania, and, I went for a shite in the fucking, and he was going, caca, poo, caca. I said, why do you smell like fucking up, like roses or something, lad, to you? I said, hey, anyway, I'm in my own fucking country here. Fucking go and have shit in your own country if you don't like it. Fucking next thing, matey, oh, he was fucking crying his leg off because he hadn't spoke to his partner and all that. I was doing my head and I just went to understand, get him on my fucking cell for fuck's sake. Ended up getting this fucking gangbanger in from Norris Green. Fucking hell, mate. He banged half of Norris Green, birds and the lads. Couldn't bang a packet of crisp on the floor. The fucking silly spotty cunt. You should have fucking seen the state of him. Fucking hell, mate. If it had burst his face and put the fucking custard on me fucking cake off the server, he fucking had been overflown. It'd have been drowned in custard off his face. Fucking big yellow head, dirty cunt he was. Fucking big
Yeah.
scruffy cunt.
Carolina's confirmed about the nuns that they don't have the money themselves, so they need somewhere to live. So that's why they're fucking taking back the building. You know, for Zoe's place.
So it would have been cheaper than just to put the nuns in a house, wouldn't it, for fucking 200 grand?
Yeah, I think they've got like they had a big seminary at the back of it, didn't they? They used to be there for years. Big, massive monastery type place. And obviously they don't live in there anymore, so because it
Dave,
must cost a fortune to run,
what,
so that's obviously
what's,
why they're
what's,
doing it.
what's the purpose of a nun then? What's the purpose of a nun? What? Like, obviously, I've never understood wasps, and I found out the other day wasp kills all the insects in the fucking atmosphere. It's ones that you don't see overnight and that. So wasps are actually alright. But what's the purpose of a nun?
They're like a priest, aren't they? They dedicate their life, don't they, to religion.
You say wasps are alright, Jack, they fucking sting you.
I know, but I always used to thought, what the fuck is a wasp all about, Jay? And I found out they kill all the mozzies and that in the atmosphere, you know.
Well, listen, do you know Maricourt, right? We had a nun called Sister Mary Michael, right? And I'll be honest with you now, she was a fucking little arsehole. Every
Vicious.
fucking every dinner time, she comes, litter. She used to litter nun. She used to go round, fucking hell, mate. She'd grab hold of the ball under her arm. One of us would have to run round the back of her, punch her out of her arm and continue playing football. She was one little fucker.
Yeah, they all were, mate. I got taught by nuns years ago. They're
I
fucking
never got
horrible.
taught by
Horrible.
nuns, Dave.
I got taught by there was nuns in our class. They were horrible, fucking horrible, and I mean vicious, vicious.
Is that because they were just pining for the sausage, do you reckon?
Possibly, mate. Just fucking horrible, fucking
Just
things.
angry and that.
Honestly, they
Would you
absolutely.
love, Dave?
What?
Would you love, like, in like year 11, if she'd have were on your toes,
No,
would you
the
have burst
fuck.
her?
I was only fucking young back in the day then. Nah, no chance. They were horrible, mate. St. Oswald's and the fucking Old Swan. Fucking horrible. Horrible.
You have to
Always
get the
remember.
old swan shouting, sonny. No one believes he's
That's
from
where I
Old Swan.
fucking went to, you fucking knobhead. Can't fucking tell you where I didn't go anywhere else, did I?
Come on, Dave. Come on, listen. We've known you a good few years now. Where are you from originally?
I just told you.
You're not an Old Swan with that swang.
Fuck
Was
off.
that when you played? Was that when you played hockey in Bradford or Deeside that you got the twang?
Fuck off. I haven't got a twang.
Where did you meet Jill, Dave?
What do you mean, where did I meet her?
Whereabouts did you meet her?
I reckon stab in the dark, it was in a rave, because he's never fucking in, is he?
I reckon it was the Montrose, me.
No. You're all
Whereabouts?
wrong. On the train.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
She
Did
asked you
she?
for your
Did
ticket.
she ask you, Dave, or did you ask her?
Well, I'd been out on the piss the night before. I was going back down to London when I was on the tunnel.
What happens? Tell us what happens.
Just shotted her up.
Did
Never
you?
had a mobile phone then either. Just said I was going to Thailand for 8 weeks as well. So I just said I'll fucking see you when I get back. And that was it.
You did look
And
like
now we're married.
you did look like Peter Andre though, Dave, when you were younger, didn't you?
So how does it work then, Dave? Knowing you didn't have a blower, what did you do? Write a number down, phone the
Yeah,
house?
just suck off. Yeah.
And what did you
She
ever
forgot
get?
about me.
Man,
Is there what? Did the Alpha answer, Dave? Hello.
No.
All
Not
right,
like
it's
a
Dave
man.
here. It's Jill there.
Was a
hello,
man.
man.
Was a mother.
What did she answer? 33278.
Yeah. Don't know. Can't remember. Fucking hell.
That's
As
a
I
thing,
say.
wasn't it, Fran?
What?
What you've just said there wasn't that a thing I used to answer years ago.
Yeah, one of my ma's neighbours still do now. 6510. Fucking hell, mate. 6510. Fucking joke, mate.
No, I went to Thailand. I was going to Thailand. Going back when I was working on the Channel Tunnel. I was going back down there, and then I went to Thailand for 6 weeks then.
How
And
did
then
you
come
meet your
back.
Judy, Jack?
Thailand.
Did you, yeah?
Yeah. So yeah,
Chick with
Happy
a
ending.
dick.
Phuket.
Chick with a dick.
Hey Dave, is it a chick with a dick or a bird with tits or a fella with tits? What is it?
Yeah, fucking hell.
You know what I mean?
No.
What? That's why you got to look at it. You know what I mean? Do you
Did you
fancy?
ever have a go in Thailand, Jack? Be honest.
No. Do you fancy them now because they look like a bird, or do you fancy them because it's a fella? What do you fancy about them?
What would you do, Jack, if you were in Thailand and you were necking one, you threw the hands up the skirt and it was just a fucking 6-inch floppy one? Would you just carry on and say fuck it and fancy it or just
Not getting
move
off.
away?
You're not getting off at Central, are you, lad? You're carrying on to fucking Hunt's Cross, so yeah.
You're
Crack.
joking, aren't you?
And if it looks like a bird, it's a bird, isn't it?
Oh my god. Would you, Dave? Dave, you
What?
defo have, haven't you?
No chance.
You
Not a
have.
chance. You know,
You have.
no, I haven't. You know. I went
You
into this
know.
bar. You just know. I went into this bar years ago. It's called the No Hands Bar. Everybody knows, but nobody sees. And it was like a little. You just went in, sat down, and it's like little curtains around your seat. They come up out the floor, sucking you off.
Do you ever
You're
used
having
to...
a pint, yeah.
Hey, Dave,
That was always. Remember where it was? It was in a place called the Soy Post Office in Pattaya.
Did you have a go with
I
that,
was
like Dave?
What?
Dave, I was just about to...
Just having a beer, getting a blowjob.
Well, you have to, don't you, while you're there?
So you've let a fella suck your cock then?
No, it wasn't a fella.
How would you know?
Because the Adam's apple.
Nah, Dave, do you get it cut out now? Do you know how you
No, they
know?
didn't back then, no.
Yeah, do you know how we found out
They
chest
shaved
muscles?
them. They shaved them, don't they?
Do you know what we
Fucking
found
hell,
out, Dave?
Davey, lad.
Chest muscles, Dave.
Chest
You know,
muscles.
all women, if they stick their arms out in front of them, the women can touch their elbows, elbow to elbow. Men can't. So that's how you know. So all the women now are sat here now, watching with their arms out straight.
Yeah.
All the lads are like that. I can't touch my elbows. Hey, he's definitely doing it now, and that's why he's on silence.
That's
What do
my
you mean, no,
fucking
Jack?
friend.
I am actually doing it, yeah.
So if you stick your arms out in front of you, your elbows can't touch each other. But if you get a woman, most women depends how big chested they are, to be fair, but most women, their elbows can touch each other. They can bring them close together. Men
Man
can't.
can as well.
What?
Man can as well. I've always thought my dick was a big clit, you know. Honest to God. Honestly, you know what? I can touch my elbows. They can touch. I'm going to the doctor's tomorrow.
Dick like a fucking dolphin smile.
Oh, I've just got a big marble, haven't I?
Fucking no context is going to love this one tonight, isn't he? Fucking hell.
Fuck him.
Dave and
Fuck.
Pataya. Hey, Dave, do you know what, though? Pataya's moody, you know. Only real seedy ass bastards go to Pataya.
Wasn't years ago.
Yeah, bad, mate. It's fucking, they're talking 8-year-olds and
I only
7.
had a week. I only had a week there.
Yeah,
You ever
fucking.
been a swingers club, Dave?
No.
Why?
I fucking haven't. Why would I want to go to one of them?
I just think you'd sound them after the ice hockey.
I bet you've been to Sandy's fucking superstars, haven't you?
No, I haven't, Dave. No, I haven't. I haven't.
I remember when I was
Have
working in
you?
Manchester. No,
I
I
never
got
went there, you know. That was the one in Bury, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I never went there.
It was in Prestwich,
Don't know where
Whatever it
that.
was.
Where's that?
Manchester.
Manchester way. Big Jewish area, that.
I was working on the cabs one Creamfields, right? And Mel was in the box, you know, the front of the cab there, like sitting down. And I said, just get one by ours now. Done the wages off Creamfields and that. And this lad comes over and he goes, hello, mate. I said, hello. He said, I want a shag. So I said, what do you mean? Just fucking hell, mate. I said, I'm not that inclined, like. He said, no, I want to go and have a fuck. He said, you know anywhere? So I said, yeah. I said, how many of you? So he said, there's 4 of us. Fucking hell, mate. I thought, I'd be fucking days of it, the jackpot here. Straight down to fucking Miller's Bridge. Knocks on the door. Woman comes out. I said, how much is it? So she said, 70. You get 30 at head. So I said, charge them more, we'll split it. So I think they say she charged them 120. They were all fucking from out of town as wolves. You know what I'm like with the wolves. Fucking hell, mate. Because should have seen it, couldn't believe it. Got back in the cab. She said, how come they do that? I said, well, what happens is you get a referral fee, the taxi drivers go. And that's why when knowing the races and that's why taxi drivers go, 5 birds there or fucking 5 lads. If the 5 lads are going the rippers, the 5 lads are getting in the cab because they're getting a fucking referral fee off the doorman. They're going to look at a bit of minge, or you can fucking have 5 birds in the cab, fucking worrying about the feet being sore and all that and dropping them off because they're going for a meal. Or you can have 5 lads in going to strippers and getting your fucking money into town, and then you're getting your 10 or 15 quid a head off the strippers going in. It's fucking great. Great, honest to God. You
When I was
you were
working,
defo a member of them, Dave, them Sandys, you.
what was the fuck? I had a customer when I was working in Manchester. He was doing a job in there, some emergency lighting, right? And he said, "You go in there." He was in there one day in the morning. Got to about 12 o'clock, and he said, "This lad, this Asian kid, walked in. He goes, fucking hell." He said, "It's a bit empty in here." He said, "There was no one in at the time." And this Asian kid just says, "It's a bit cold, bit empty in it." He went, "Yeah, yeah." He says, "It doesn't normally get a bit busy at like 1 o'clock onwards, in the afternoon." He said, "I'll just nip in here and fucking crack one out." So he goes in like a fucking big room with like a video and everything, putting pornos on and everything. Fucking sitting there having a fucking Thomas the Tank. Fucking dirty, va. He said, and then, what did he say? He said, then there was another time, he said, was it me? He said, this girl come in, and he said, honestly, he said, she was absolutely fucking stunning. And he said, I was absolutely gobsmacked thinking to myself, what the fuck? Why would someone like her? And he said, honestly, he said, she was model material, really beautiful looking woman, had everything, all the body, everything, you know what I mean, it was all there. He said, next thing is, he said, she goes in this room where they're playing pool or something. There must have been about 6 lads fucking absolutely fucking railed her in there. He said, it's fucking unreal. Honestly. He said it was just a mad place. I don't know whether it's still open, like, is it still open, Jack, is it?
I don't know, mate. The lads used to go
I haven't
years
been for
ago.
ages, he was going to say.
Hey, listen, I've got a funny one for you. I got
I've got a belter now in a minute, come on.
years ago when I was like, when about 18, 19, got one back to me. Got one back, looking back, laughing. Ah, got one back to me, man, and she was out the Echo. Do you remember when you used to phone them out the Echo? I don't know if you ever remember. Remember years ago in the Echo, you'd put like verses in, wouldn't you, about people who died and shit like that. But next to all the verses was like the local fucking,
The Lonely Hearts.
the local fucking,
Fucking Lonely Hearts.
the local women of the night, Dave. You know what I mean? And fucking phones this one. There was 3 of us in the house. Phones this one, and I'm with a few older lads as well. So I'm like out of my depth big time. And she comes to the house. She's only a fucking babe, wasn't she? She turns up with a doorman and all that. He sat in the car outside, and she had the baddest fucking woolly back accent on the go. She's going, he's going, how much love? She's going, 150. And I'm going, 150, yeah. He's going, yeah, yeah. And the next thing, you could just hear her getting fucking railed everywhere. And she's going, you do know you're getting a very good deal, £50 a head. I'm like laughing. I couldn't concentrate, just laughing me fucking head off. Honest to God. Out the echo she was.
How many of you was there?
3 of us.
3 of us, yeah.
Yeah, can't say obviously who the other 2 were, like, because they're fucking well and truly
Well,
married
one
off.
of them's absolutely laughing his tits off on air, isn't he, at the moment? You can
Oh,
tell.
Mark just...
Fucking Mark's there laughing, isn't he?
Mark's just laughing because I think he's heard the story before. Oh.
What about when 3 of me mates went, Dave, right? And 2 of them had finished and they were waiting outside. And the other one went out about fucking 15 minutes later and said, fucking hell, you can't, this is Sandy's, whichever one it was, and Manny. And he went, fucking hell, you must be able to shag for ages, you. They'd done and fucking come the muck and all that and, you know, got themselves cleaned up and that and without waiting outside for him. And he come out and he went, I haven't even come me loads, you know. He went, but she was fit that you went with. He went, I couldn't get an ad on, so I just licked it out for half an hour. Oh my God, he licked it out for half an hour, lad. He may as well
Fucking
just throw his
bastard.
fucking, may as well just throw his tongue in Manchester.
Nothing wrong with that, like.
Oh, if you were a woman, Dave, would you be a slag, you?
No, probably not. No, I don't know. It's a
If
fucking
you,
hard one to judge, isn't it, really? I
if
reckon
you,
Would you,
Jack would
Jack?
be. I reckon you would be, Fran.
Oh, well,
if you only had
I
24
reckon
hours,
I'd take it up the arse and everything, me.
if you only had 24 hours, you'd be fucking sitting all over it, wouldn't you? Just to see what it was like.
Reckon you'd be ruthless, Jack?
I don't know, do you? They're all ruthless, aren't they? Especially, they're all ruthless, mate. Listen, they're all just as bad as fucking fellas. They're all bad as... Women on here now chuckling to themselves because they all know that they're just as fucking bad as fellas.
I know. They
You know what I
are,
mean?
like.
They're probably worse now, women, aren't they?
I
Well,
mean,
look,
some of them, though, Jack, some of them have got smelly minges, haven't they? You know, some of them have got proper smelly minges.
I don't know, lad.
You can imagine some of them, can't you? Some of them in the Gladys Street and that fucking minges stink. Pissing out of it since fucking 12:30 for an 5:30 kick-off. Fucking bottles of bud down them and all that corona. Fucking little bits of bog rolls on the pubes and all that. Oh, fucking disgusting.
I find it mad how birds can sit. No one, no, like, that was a fucking slog, that is Fritz, like, and it was an 18-hour one, wasn't it? 20-hour, whatever it may be. And, like, I don't know, you know, there's birds out there that have done the 18-hour and then just fucking threw it on the fella's toes when they got home and that, and it's
Oh,
fucking,
well, fucking disco minge.
and it hasn't been cleaned and that, you know what I mean?
I know, but Jack, 18 hours on the fucking nail and the snot, lad, and someone throws it on your toes and you're single, mate. You're not even asked what it smells like, lad. You're just going right in face first with your snorkel on and going for goal. That's it. End of story, mate.
Dettle tongue, innit?
Oh,
It's
mate.
dettle tongue time, mate.
The bean's getting it, innit? Fucking hell.
The fucking man in the boat.
The man in the boat. Are you partial to a bit of muff diving, Dave?
I bet he gets his fucking flippers on that cup, mate.
It's no muff
Goes
too tough.
goes
We
in with his
drive at
Peter.
5, innit? Is
He
that what it
goes
is,
in with
isn't
his
it?
Peter Check head guard on. Get
That
in,
was what it
chill.
was.
Hey,
Fucking no
Fran,
muff too
have you,
tough. We drive at 5.
have you ever been to Blue Planet Aquarium where that fella dives in with the sharks just before they're about to do the ceremony, the thing? That's Dave, you know, swimming with the fucking the pack on and that. That's what it's like. Fucking speeding it. Fucking speeding it. Yeah, the next time you go to Blue Planet Aquarium, you'll just see that fella feeding the fish and just think it's David.
What the fuck is this space turned into? Fucking
Hey,
I
Jack,
don't
do you know what I always wonder? Do you know, like, when birds go with a fella for the first time and they're fucking hung like a horse and they've got a massive cock on them, what do they think about? They must just think, oh, God. Or do they think, yes? Wonder what they think.
listen, they're on the back, the fucking legs akimbo, aren't they? Fucking just waiting for it to just finish.
Do you reckon, yeah?
Defo.
El Squirto everywhere.
Anything after 5 minutes, lad, no woman's interested. They're not, you know, the liars. They're in it for themselves. Once they've done their bit, that's it. That's them done. They just want you off. All the women in
Like
here
a
laughing.
fucking sex therapy fucking channel. This don't about anything else. Fucking hell.
All the women
Hey,
in here
Dave.
laughing.
Know when you get to nearly 60, how long do you last?
It all depends, doesn't it? Some of us don't need blue fucking tablets on like you cunt.
I don't, Dave.
Of course you don't, yeah.
I don't.
You
How
want to
long
go?
do you last? That's going to answer the question.
Just says it all depends, doesn't it?
2 minutes, or are you going for
Maybe.
a long slog, like?
It all depends, doesn't it?
Depends how much ale you've drank, Dave.
And what the mood is, innit?
Yeah. What the what is the
The
ombre?
ambience, yeah, the
The
ambience.
ambience.
Yeah.
You ever
What's your
put like?
favourite position, Dave?
Am I getting fucking asked all these questions all of a sudden? What am I fucking... What's this like? What's going on here? I've
I
said
always
enough now, anyway.
You're the oldest, Dave. You're getting the
I always
questions.
thought though, no one worked with all the fellas years ago. I used to always ask these mad questions. I used to say to them, just look at it like at your age, and like, what are you on about my age? I'm only 40. And like, obviously, you get older, and you think, fucking hell, you're a cheeky. Come back in your day asking fellas like that. But like, it's now they're 60. I'm still asking them, like, they still think they're 21.
Ah, I've got tears running down my face, lad. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Imagine a European away sharing with Dave. Get here. Get here
Let's get
now.
back on the footy anyway.
Just be Florentina 2-1. Get here.
What do you reckon
I
the
think.
weekend, Dave?
All I'll say to you,
Reverse cowgirl 3-0.
if we ever play a German side, our tennis Berlin, it's got fucking four flights of levels on it, mate. Unreal. Every level you go up to get dearer.
I was like doing a runner years ago in a brass in Germany. You come out, it was before the Euro, and she's coming out fucking running after us, going the marks, and went fucking 10 out of 10.
What did she mean, the ones round her neck?
No, what I said was before the Euro ever happened, in Germany, we done a runner out of a brass house, and she come running out after us for the money, shouting the marks, and we went, no fucking 10 out of 10 it was.
Why did you nail her?
Oh, he's not getting it, is he, the fucking daft cunt?
Oh, no, because I'm just thinking you're a bit of a rapist
No,
if you're not paying for it. That's like
Marks,
rape,
yeah.
isn't it?
you're not getting it, are you?
The
Years and
money
years ago, it
marks.
was the
Deutsche
mark.
Mark, Dave, yeah, I'm fucking getting it, you daft cunt.
Fucking stupid cunt, yeah. Okay, now. Anyway, let's get back on the footy for Saturday. So what are we going with? I think we're going to get beat, personally speaking.
I'm going with 3-0 after Calvin Lewin.
Yeah. I think 2-1.
2-4.
Me heart says Everton, but I just think Southampton are due win, aren't they?
I think we're gonna trip up on Saturday, personally.
Do you reckon if we win now, Dave, it's a good win?
Yeah, of course it will be, yeah. Be a great win. I just can't say fucking I don't know. I've just got a feeling in me that we're just gonna fucking trip up on Saturday. Really do. I hope not. I want us to win, of course I do. What do you
Dave,
think, Fran?
I think we'll win. Do you know what? I think we'll win with quite comfortably as well, to be honest with you. I don't know why, I just think we will. I've got a feeling we'll win. We won't get beat, put it that way. And we won't get beat at West Ham, and we won't get beat by Brentford, and then we'll go the whole of November unbeaten, like I said. Telling you.
Well, wish I fucking shared your optimism, to be honest with you.
But he's just texted me again, Dave.
How's he going, yeah? What shit he talking now?
He's just going on saying Dave's got no stamina in the bedroom, definitely not.
Yeah, of course.
He hates you, Dave, doesn't he, the poor cunt?
He hates me.
No, he gives you a little bit of stick, but you don't give him none back.
I'm not asked, mate. He's a fucking insignificant cunt to me.
Who is he,
Me,
Dave? Is he a red?
Give
don't
it to
know.
me,
Yeah, he's
Dave.
a red, and he don't know, mate. Don't know who he is. It's Fran's mate or
He
Jay's mate.
said
Don't
he's, he
really.
said he's, he said he's going to come to Derby,
Good.
and
Tell him.
if he ever sees me with Dave, him and Block 305 are going to stand sticker on us.
Good stuff. Great. I'm fucking quaking in my fucking boots.
You're a serious bastard, you know, Davey.
No, I'm just saying, I'm fucking quaking in my boots. Not arsed. Honestly, they're fucking complete insignificance, them cunts across the park. They really are. I'm
Yeah.
not arsed.
Shit on your shoe, aren't they, Dave?
Scruffy fucking shower of fucking individuals. That's all they are.
Go on, Davey, lads.
That's what it is. Not arsed. Apart
Yeah.
from a few. But
Been getting a bit of stick off this Graham, no, the Scouse Lizard. I have to give a bit of stick out on this Twitter. I think I'm going to have to start giving him hell. He's one.
yeah,
Just looking through who else. Bussy gets it all the time. John Brennan gets it all the time.
mm,
They're all cunts, aren't they?
yeah, well, that's it, mate. That's all they are.
Tell you what, though, well, I've noticed just scrolling through here, the listeners, there's a lot of dedicated people still listening in, isn't there, from when we first started these?
Yeah.
Yeah, there is, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I'm just looking at a few here, like, there's still the same, like, you know, like John Ferguson, he's always there. Bobby D,
Jimmy Carty.
Jimmy Carty, Ted Stevens, always floating about Macher.
Even Stewart there from Scotland.
Even
He's
some of the
always
Reds,
there.
though, you know, as much as the fucking horrible and this, that, and the other, there's still a few of us. There's still a
Yeah.
Even
few
the
still
girls,
there.
Lee's still there,
Lou,
you know, obviously
Luge,
Yeah,
Vicky, Lulu.
Lulu,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, easy now.
Louis as
Robbie's
well.
there.
yeah, they're all there, yeah.
Cat, a big cat there, yeah.
Yeah, Charlie,
Benno, Charlie,
Simo,
yeah.
Babetto, Dan's. Here's Dan's. Remember Dan's the bus driver? Fucking
Sophie
hell.
girl, oh, he's a fucking pervert. Him,
He's the big.
he works the 211 shift now. The pervert, watching all
Dave,
the fucking year 11s.
Dave,
Yeah,
your mate there, Callum,
he,
Dave. Callum's on your case, Dave. He's
Yeah, but
always there.
he's only been on it in the last fucking 6 months, anyway.
Vicky EFC, she's another one that listens all the
Yeah,
time.
Hal's normally on here as well, and she's
Declan
another 6 months.
Furlong. Yeah,
Yeah,
Paula Mercer. She's always there.
yeah.
Cat's,
Big
Cat's always
Bradley,
been on, isn't
Bradley,
she?
James
Mr.
Mason.
Lawless. He's
Yeah,
always listening, Mr.
Lawless is always
Lawless.
there. Isn't he? Yeah, he's keen. Isn't he?
Yeah,
Always there.
Where's
he's
your
another
mate?
one.
Where's
Him.
your mate
Bradley.
Puro?
Puro's not there no more, is he? Don't know where he's gone.
He's
But
up
he's a
top.
regular listener, Dave. Though he is.
Lynn's Benno's always on as well, isn't she?
Oh, big shout out to Dave Richards there from Kirby.
Oh yeah,
He's,
Aaron as well. Aaron's still listening.
yeah. I give Dave a lift from the pub on Saturday night with his mate Undies. But let me tell you now, it will never happen again. And he'll never be in the front,
His
Ian
mate
Undies.
Undies.
Because I'll tell you now, his name's Ian Unsworth, right? But let me tell you now, his breath could have put a petrol fire out on Saturday. It was fucking disgusting, mate. Honestly, God. It
He's
smelled
not
like
like
sour cheese.
he's not
Oh my
related to
God.
David, is he?
I couldn't wait to get him out, honest to God.
Is he related to Unsworth? Is he, Fran?
No.
Say his daughter's fire.
There's a couple of people there. Brian Geno's always in. And Al Lawrence is there as well.
Carolina, yeah, she's still going. Lee's still there. He's still there. Vicky,
Yeah. Liam Smith, the virgin from Kirby. Fucking
Jake.
Al paedophile there with his dad on the picture there. No, you know. Yeah.
Fucking paedophile, is it, Dad?
Eamon Hughes, he's always about. Joseph Yobo's yo-yo. He's talking.
Phil Hayward, so he's on there as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
Phil's always
Tom
listening.
Dickel.
Oh, there's loads.
Still doing all his 10k a day, by the way. So keep it going, Phil. You're doing a good job, lad.
Tom
All you on
Dickel
here,
there.
go and fucking subscribe on the YouTube channel as well. Get over there.
Yeah. And while you're all here, right, listen, I'm not preaching here. There's still 236 people in here. You can't all be skint. All just throw a fucking pound a week in this fucking thing, yo. In this for the homeless, and let's fucking make it out. And we're gonna pick a few people to come with us this year and make it bigger and better and get out there and feed them. We're fucking giving you a bit of entertainment, a fucking bit of a laugh and things like that. We don't ask for not on the subscription and fucking sit behind fucking, you know, whatever and do this and talk all properly and be PG. We have a laugh. We say it from our heart. We do it out of the goodness of our heart. We have a fucking buzz. But we like doing this on a yearly basis. The first year we done it, we thought, oh, is this going to work or what? And now we wouldn't never ever do it. And it's just, we just want it to be bigger and better because the things we've seen the last 2 years have really opened our eyes. And tonight, yet alone, I'll tell you now, there's 170 quid gone on that alone tonight. Sorry, 150 quid gone on that alone tonight. So thanks very much for the people that have put in. But, you know, if anyone else can put in, there has been 300 and odd people in here. As I say, I'm not expecting everyone to put in, or if you can put in once before we do it, that'll be fucking fantastic. Whatever it is, and then you'll see the work that we do and goes on it. I tell you what, we haven't thought about here, the four of us, how the fuck we're going to do it this year, because Soft Lad hasn't got his van no more.
Got the 4 before though, so we do a bit of off-roading. Got the Lanny.
Has it got a big boot though for the stuff?
It has, like, but I haven't got the cover, but we'll sort something. Get a bit of his queen and do a gypsy style, mate. Sound. Tyson Fury.
I'll see if I can get a van.
Yeah, we'll do it, yeah. We'll get something sorted.
No, we'll just mix it up. We'll just throw all the gear in the back and then we'll just go with 2 cars. It's fucking just sound.
Oh, we've got to do it in the one car jack. It makes it more enjoyable and all that. Fucking, it makes it thing. Yo, whoever comes with it. Yeah, well, we'll have to this year because there's other people coming with us. We'll have to do it in 2 cars.
Who's coming with us?
Well, you know who's coming with us. We'll put it in the group. The ones that have said that they're coming.
Who?
The ones that are put in the group, Dave, they don't want to be named. They just want to come and help us.
All right, okay. I'll have a look. I didn't see it, to be honest with you. So sorry.
Yeah, you're not getting these stories as well. You got to think about it. You're not getting these stories on the fucking on the other chats, are you? No one's telling you about fucking getting balls deep in Thailand with brasses, are they? You know what I mean? They're the luxuries that you're all picking up here.
Not for free. That'd be $7.49 a month.
Have you bought your cups yet anyway, lads?
Oh,
For the glorious hot
yeah.
chocolate.
I asked for 20, but I got refused. No, for the
20's
homeless.
plenty. 20's plenty, bro.
Well, I asked for 20 to go out and, do the homeless. Like, just like, no, say we bumped into people and we were talking to them and they said, follow the football. We're from a little podcast on Twitter, BMD Blues. And he go, oh, we support Everton. Well, yeah. And said like they were from the fucking 80s or something, Neville Southall mug. Yeah, Sam, whatever we didn't use, we give back, but we got refused anyway. So, but it is what it is. It's no issue.
It's because they haven't got them fucking made, that's why. No, I've just read your text there, Fran, yeah. I know what you mean now, sorry.
You're better off just doing like Dixie Dean didn't do, but lads, just do that.
No. Jack,
Well,
listen,
I'm
lads.
telling you, Jack, the next drop we've got, mate,
Boom.
he's fucking absolutely fucking nailed it on these, the next lot.
I'm telling you now, girls, the 3-inch mushy mac, you fellas will be fucking, you should be leaving your fellas for it. I'm telling you now, the 3-inch mushy mac, the turbo speed on that, fucking hell, wait, let go. You'll be calling it your new Gherkin.
Hey, Fran, is it like an ice hockey, ice hockey stick?
Start calling him the slasher. Fucking hell. Fucking hell.
Oh yeah, we forgot the
McBride.
we forgot the sniffing gooch as well, didn't we? Should have given him a shout out. He's crying his ass off here,
Sniffing Gooch there.
Sniffing
Hey,
Daisy
Mark as well.
gooch.
There's loads there. Finnish, she's always there listening. Toffee Girl's always there. There's loads. Jack Murph.
Yeah.
I'm Mal. There's loads. Like I'm going through, and there's still people, and you look back, who've been here since fucking day one. So
Made up that everyone's still following
Fucking
and
hell, I
listening.
can't believe this. Fucking Cat's just messaged me there saying, when's the mushy mac available to buy?
she's a dirty girl. She's a dirty one here. She hasn't said that.
I've got it in me DMs now.
That's normally Jay, that, with the DMs.
Times are hard, friends of
Fran
few.
took over today with the DMs.
It's that pussy, lad. That
No,
Jake
but
always listens in, doesn't he? JKFC 98. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Big reefer in his mouth there.
yeah, just look out for the next big drop. That's all we'll say. Like you said at the start of the space, Fran, it's brilliant that we sold what we've sold, innit?
350 items from going on in a couple of weeks, lads.
No,
Who's to
no.
say? Who's to say you wouldn't have a shop this time next year? We could be
One of
millionaires.
fucking Royal Mail's biggest fucking customers, aren't we?
Could have a shop open next year, Dave.
Yeah, this time we could
Hey,
be
In
millionaires.
Dave,
Liverpool
Oh,
one.
yeah.
In
Dave,
Liverpool one.
she's on first team names with me, you know, on names with me, you know, in the post office now. She is. If she was 20 years younger, I might just get a number.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
she's
that's
all
it.
right
No,
though.
no, it's good though, isn't it? It
She's a
is good.
lovely woman, yeah.
But as I say, we're quite excited about the next drop because they're fucking smart. That's all we'll say.
Yeah,
Very, very
very,
smart.
very, very smart.
Yeah.
They're not tight fits, are they?
No,
No, no, no,
no.
no, mate. That you
And when
wear
you're
them.
asked, no, I tell you one thing as
Don't,
well. What I wanted to
no
mention, lads.
mention of what it is.
No, no.
No. Away from that, have you noticed anyone in the Gladys Street nowadays? You won't notice because the park and live in luxury. But Jay, you might notice this. I don't know if you've bought anything lately. The fucking pies. I'm telling you now, they must be listening because you bite into a pie, mate. There's fucking blisters in your mouth within
Oh,
seconds.
The
fucking hell.
pipe and hot, Jack.
And they're fucking roasting, and the ale is freezing. So I'm happy with that. So they are listening.
Well, listen, yeah, all right, sounds. That's
You must
good.
all listen, Fran.
I know, listen, they all listen, mate, because you know why? They all talk about it after the space in different categories. They all do it,
Just
right?
showing a bit of class in it, lad. Just got to show a bit of class, that's all. That's all you want it to happen. Just show a bit of class. The club are listening, showing a bit of class. That's what it's all about.
Mm.
I
And
tell
the
you what,
club
Fran,
listens to that.
they're getting fresher, aren't they, lad? They're not as wet as they used to be.
Where's Dave?
No, they're not as wet. Years ago, a couple of months ago, they'd be soaking them. But now there's a bit of air through the cheeks, isn't there?
No, it's all right, mate. Don't be worrying about the air through the cheeks, mate. The sounds here, like.
Someone's asked, can you buy any BMD Blues COVID Blues merch?
That's coming. That's coming. That's
It's,
coming. I'm in negotiations now with our supplier, and that is coming. Believe me.
Established 2020 as a Fran.
Brick Travels helped me with that as well, and another few Evertonians they're helping me with that.
just
Yeah,
asked a few people. Is any Carolinas asked about car stickers? Listen, we will end up doing a load of stuff. So at the moment we haven't got anything, but we just gotta
Put,
start
put,
walking
we've got
before
our
we
note.
can
We've
run.
got our note. What all I'll tell you is, you laughing at Jay?
I don't know what's coming.
No, I'm gonna give you one snippet, right? We've got our Jota coming out, the BMZ Blues Jota. It's 18.99, but it's great, right? And in there you've got the four of us, pictures of the four of us every quarter, right? Well, it's 18.99, but let me tell you now, it's a bargain.
Need to sell 1,000 before the release, though. Because
Oh,
all of these need paying for.
Listen,
That's it. Weekends away need paying for, don't they?
I've
With
never
our
seen.
hobbies.
Holiday.
Hey, how much would you pay for a notebook, by the way?
What?
How much
Bar
would you?
fucking three nicker. Just go,
I,
just send it to stationery box and get one for £3.
I reckon the medals look brilliant, you know. I reckon they look brilliant, honestly. Have you bought a medal, Mark? Thumbs up if you bought a medal. You know.
Mark has. He had it on fucking TikTok the other day, laughing at it. Had it
I
round his
nearly
neck.
got pushed over, Jack. Hey,
Aye?
oh lads coming off the ground there, Shatty, mate. Fucking hell. I nearly got fucking pushed. I nearly got pushed back into the park end. Couldn't believe it. Fucking, they were legging to do the podcast, mate. You know what I mean? Yeah, that voice. That one, fucking hell, mate. He was fucking steaming to get down the Bramley Moor there to do the podcast. Him and Al fucking rent a neck.
Someone's messaged there from we need to do masks.
What?
BMZ Blues masks. Can we do them?
Masks?
Yeah.
Fucking you and Dave don't need one, you cheeky cunts.
Masks? What sort of masks?
Like mask what everyone wears when COVID was here.
What the fuck? You don't fucking wear them now, do
Yeah,
you?
but when COVID was around,
Hey,
Dave,
it's back
everyone
out, you
did.
know, Dave. You're fully jabbed up, aren't you? But it's back out apparently. There's hospitals closing up north. The lads were saying on site.
Is there?
Yeah. So
Well,
it
it's
could be
never gone away, is it? Let's be honest.
more Everton fans on the back of this, like.
No, the thing is, right, you know, listen, I'm not messing with you, right? Prior to me having the weight loss and that, right, listen, let me just tell you now, I'm excited for the calendar, you know. The 2025 calendar is going to be the one, boys. It's fucking going to put us on the map, you know, let me tell you. Let me tell you, it's coming. The fucking calendar. Fucking hell, mate. What a fucking calendar it's going to be. It's going to be some fucking calendar, that.
I hope
Telling you.
they got fucking paper big enough, like
What do you mean?
fucking Dave said.
Your head, you fucking cheeky
Fucking,
cunts.
be fucking AO size to get fucking Fran's ass on it. That's what it'll be.
Fucking hell, yeah. Look at you
Fucking
there, fucking cowcake.
big AO fucking Prince size.
Fucking
Get
big
Jack's head
cowcake
on it,
there,
my
some
ass,
fucking...
Fran's ass on it, and fucking Jamie's fucking Barnett.
Hey, I don't know whether Jamie. I don't know whether they're gonna have to. Jamie, you're gonna have to lose it, and you know, stop wearing like them shoes with the big soles because you need to start getting your hair involved. Every
Mate,
time I
listen.
see a picture of your
Listen.
hair's covered.
Jack, do you know the caps that we got?
Yeah.
Lad, he was all over them. I need one of them. Why do you need one so fast, Jamie? Go and get them, Fran. Can you pick them up today, Fran? I'm in work. I can't go there. Can you? Mate, straight away, bang. I went, what's that for? No. Lad, you don't see him without the cap on, you know. His hair's gone. And he just will not do it, mate. It's waving goodbye. And he will not accept it. Right, the best thing Dave ever done was go to Turkey and get his done. And he looks sound now. Jamie, delusional.
I'm 40 in Jan. I might go and get it
Jamie's
then.
getting one with the hair stitched into the cap.
Hey, Jamie, why don't you get down Lodge Lane there and go get fucking bicked on the head and get one of them stick-ons? Have you seen them with the fade and they'll fade it all in for you? You put Gorilla Glue on your head and just stick it on top.
Hey, someone stopped me today in the
You're
Glen.
like the bobble, aren't you, Dave? Jamie of the BMT Blues, and Dave's like Draper.
I might fuck like Draper, you fucking cheeky twat.
Bad webs in Veronica's face.
Dave Draper, fucking hell. Oh.
Oh fucking hell, Davey, you're a fucking character. You know, lad. You don't
Anyway,
even know it.
on that fucking note, we're finishing now.
Oh,
Why?
don't start, Dave. It's not like that. Frank,
Finishing at 11 tonight, Dave.
Frank
Well,
can
it's
be
fucking
Ben.
5 minutes then.
Frank can be Ben Carney.
What?
You can be the you can be the Ben.
I'm no busy, mate.
Fucking hell. He needs to look like fucking Ben to start with.
I wouldn't want to look like him. Want to look like him for? Come on, Dave.
What?
I mean, Draper. Bonk.
Shut off.
Fucking hell. Bonk McBride.
Hilarious.
You're
You've
not getting away with it, Jack. You're like Lee Mack.
I'll be pale, lad. Listen, I'll be pale, me. That sound. Little cheeky six will do us both. Where's fucking Lawless on here? He's fucking funny comment back to him the other day. Did you see that, Brad?
What?
Did you see Lawless's comment back to him the other day over the bacon butty?
I never seen it, lad. No, to be honest with you.
Fucking tickled me.
I
Going
heard
on,
about it, like.
he's going on about a bacon butty on Twitter. Like, it's just shit you don't put on Twitter. You know, Twitter's about, like, ripping people and talking about, like, fucking Palestine and that, and you don't put fucking personal stuff on it. And put a picture of a bacon butty, a brown sauce. And Laura's just comments, you fucking, you fucking wool. Tickled me looking at it. Fucking bad.
just mad, isn't it? Like? It's just mad. It's just fucking crazy. This fan base is crazy, lad.
You get free tickets, Jay? No, not going tonight,
What night,
mate. The night,
What night?
big night coming up soon, and it usually go, don't you, with your cap on now?
He has one Friday.
I wasn't there.
Or was it this Friday? I thought it was this.
No,
No,
there's one
this week.
Friday
No,
at Neville Southall. I
He
wasn't
has
there.
one on Friday, yeah.
didn't you go, Jay? No,
No.
thought you'd be there.
That's what I was going to say to you. I was in the Gladiator
Bigger
today.
fish to fly now, Jack.
I know. Some lad came over to me, Jack, in the Gladiator today. He said, "Don't you ever take that fucking jumper off?"
Who you? Why? What did you have on the
The
BMGs?
BMG Blues on with the cap.
You're like a walking advertisement board, like, aren't you?
A few people were looking at me in Ipswich, fucking laughing at me. I said, "What the fuck are you laughing at?"
Oh, mate, let me tell you.
You're on the bend, honestly.
Jamie, do you know when we went to Ipswich? Let me just tell you now. We pulled into one of the services, right? I bumped into
Billy.
what?
Billy.
I bumped into Billy and I bumped into Fitzy. Oh, lads, I'm telling you now, they both agreed with me. 300 mile an hour, lads. 300 mile an hour. Bad honest to God.
Who is Jamie?
Can't wait to see Billy again. Cheeky cunt calling me Jack. Cheeky chat. Jack wishes. Cheeky twat.
Who's 300 mile an hour? They say Jamie is.
Jamie, yeah.
Oh, he's fucking
He's
mad.
worse than me, Jack. I'm telling you now, he's
No, he
worse
is.
than me.
He sent me a picture of the cups the other day, and then before I replied, he's trying to ring me, and I'm fucking trying to text him back. I'm trying to wipe the fucking baby's ass with shit and fucking all in my fingers, and he's trying to phone me. Honest to God.
Dave, did he get back to you over the cups? When are they landing?
They're a little way off, yeah. I think they just had a little bit of problem with the print. So
Oh,
I'm
after,
just
yeah.
waiting for them to come back
What?
to me. But
What
but
happened? Sorry. What
it
happened?
makes it a bit harder because they're them ones that appear, you know, when
We
you pour
pour
the hot water
Yeah.
in.
Should we pour the
I
water
think,
in, Dave, is it?
and then it
They're a
appears,
plain
yeah.
cup, Jack, so when you put the hot water in, they all call it, you know, the face comes up of who the mug it is. So as
Yeah.
it's hot, the picture comes out.
What happened with the wallets then? Did you get the wallets that clip round and seal themselves, or are they just the standard fold-over wallets?
Now, we ends up fucking them off, you know, lads.
Yeah. Wallets.
We ends up fucking them off.
Wallets would be a good idea. Don't know when you're paying on card at Bramley and just get your wallet out and it's got BMGs all over it.
We're getting them special fucking COVID blue fanny packs, you know, the fucking, what are they called? Fucking little fucking bum bags.
Right there, all right, Dave.
Just
I
like,
used them, you know.
I
oh
reckon
God.
the stickers for the cars are good.
Air fresheners, they're another one, aren't they?
They're thing, young, but I don't know. I wasn't happy with the price that fucking the storage place charged us, Dave. Cheeky cunts.
Did you get
But
any feedback from the County Road on that shop?
no, too
Did the
expensive,
fella
the
get
rates,
back to you?
mate. No, too expensive. I think
Abdul was one cheeky bastard. The money he was
one
asking
of the
for.
lads, there, they reckon they've got us a thing, yo. Dave's got a meeting with Liverpool Council second week in November about getting the license for the by the BMG Blues, by the Bramley Moor for the BMG Blues.
Yeah,
Got a
well,
little thing going there, like, so.
Lost Souls got back, said we could use a section of the shop on the dock if we needed to, like just a little in the corner, just to get some merch in the corner for them. So don't know what
Well,
email.
Daniel, no, Daniel from Montanex.
Yeah,
He said he's willing to help us out now with the uniform and that, because we'll all fit into Montanex now. So he said that he'll help us out with the Montanex gear and all that, BMG Blues Montanex, but it's going to be proper limited edition. Like, it's not going to be a range that they're going to sell. It's just going to be limited edition to us that we can sell on our site. So I don't know whether that's a thing that'll people be interested in, like
the B-
Montanex with BMG Blues on.
BMD protein would be the next ones, won't it? No, the protein bars we were looking at. Get your man to put them in a shop for us, huh?
He's away now. He's away there on there. That might be a little bit out of range now. They've just floated on the London Stock Exchange, mate. They've absolutely fucking smashed life, mate. Good luck to them as well. They've worked hard. Good luck to them. Normal fucking working lads. Come from nothing. And now they're fucking living the dream. Living the dream. We'll get there though, lads.
Exciting
You know,
time,
no.
lads. Exciting times with the other stuff that's
Oh, lads, listen. Let me tell you. This time next year, we'll still be bringing new stuff out.
I just want to be able to, you know, go to the lakes, you know, for a little saucy weekend away, all paid for nothing. You know what I mean? It'll
Do you
be
know
nice,
what?
wouldn't it?
Do you know what's brilliant? The badge as well. Everything about the badge, lads. Fucking boss. That I reckon everyone's passed comment, the feedback on the stuff that we've had.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And just Bramley BMZ Blues. You know what I mean? That's ours now.
Hey, what
So
about Jamie? What
And it
about
is
it though, lad? It's
trademarked as
ours.
well.
It's
yeah,
trademarked.
trademark is ours.
The thing is, as well, it's going to be there for another 200 years. So you have to pass it down to the kids and then their grandkids and stuff like that. Major stuff, innit?
Fucking hell, mate.
You were away, Jack? Did you know it's trademarked now? Properly trademarked.
Yeah, Jamie told me about it, yeah.
Yeah.
Jamie sold all the old County Road and
Jamie
AC
can't
Blues.
hold his own fucking piss, can he? Fuck me.
Listen, anyone starts a copy, use me. We'll just send a letter out. Sorry.
And you'll have to also fucking keep your ears to the ground come November as well, because we've got another fucking
Oh, major. That's a major one, Dave.
big major fucking thing on that one.
That there in the background, that's someone's cooker.
No, that's fucking Jamie being told to shut the fuck up because he's going to end up telling someone
Oh,
something.
so listen, we'll finish it off there, eh? So what did we say we were going for with the results? I think we're going to get beat, personally speaking. I hope not, but I think we will. So I'm
Dave,
going
we're
there.
leaving at half 5 as well, you know.
Fuck off.
Half 5,
At
yeah, that's the
5.
time we're leaving.
You putting the fucking nets out there, Dave, or what time are you leaving that early for?
Fucking hell, what are you going that early for?
What?
Why are you going that early?
I don't know, that's what he said. He just turned around and said the coach is
Fucking
leaving at
hell,
half 5.
5.
I got some shit for leaving that early for
Well,
Ipswich.
they'll have to pick me up because I'm not fucking going down to the county road, mate.
Why?
Because I'm
I
fucking not.
fucking divert the coach all the way up there for you.
Dave, are you a
No, you can fucking pick us up on the M62, can't you?
Are you a
Pick 'em up on
Junction
the
7,
15,
Dave?
like I said.
What?
Are you a Junction 7?
Probably, yeah. Well, that's where I'll drive to.
Jamie, what
What do you
time
mean
did
you're
you
having a bevy?
I'm not arsed, mate. I'm not bothered about drinking.
What was that, Jack?
what time did you actually get down there then if you left at fucking 4 in the morning?
I left at 6, didn't I?
He rings me, you know, and goes, I spoke to my red mate there, he left at fucking 6:30, said he got there 1 o'clock. I said, what the fucking, where did he divert to? He
No,
mustn't have left Liverpool for after an hour and a half.
no,
He goes,
Jack. He said
It's only 5 hours, Fran.
no, Jack.
What?
They played, Jack. Liverpool played at half 12, and he said to me they left from County Road at I think half 4, and they didn't get there to just after 12 o'clock.
what, he gone the wrong way there then.
But when Liverpool playing down there, and it's probably busy around that time because it was an early kick-off, wasn't it?
It's only 5. It's only 5 hours, Fran.
Dave, listen, I don't do the coach. I'm just telling you what I've been told.
Oh, fuck it. I'm not going that early. Fuck right off.
Just as half
Just
Dave.
sell me fucking ticket and me seat. Can't be asked.
Why?
Because I can't. I'm not going that early. Fucking no chance.
Oh, Dave, oh, will you? Fucking hell, with
Fucking
Everton, aren't
sell
you?
it. Just sell it.
No, I can't
Anyway,
do nothing like that, Dave.
well,
I
that's
don't get
fine.
Hey,
involved now.
Dave,
No, just tell someone then on the coach. You can have it.
Dave, I know when you get
You'll have
off
to
this
text them.
space, know when you get off this space tonight, Dave, just type in angry guitarist YouTube. You are that fella, you know. You are that fella, lad. I've just
What?
realised. Angry guitarist. Go and Google him, and he's a scouser trying to learn to play the guitar. And
I've seen it. I've
when he
seen it.
can't get it right, he snapped the guitar.
No, I've seen it, yeah. I've seen it.
You're like that fella, you know. He's only on the winds up to you. Oh, just show me, Cheche. I don't know.
He's not winding them up though. He's leaving at
And
half 5
fucking
early.
Callum there, plastic fan, a little fucking weapon. Fuck right off. Listen, finishing there, so we'll see you all next week.
Go on
Dave,
then.
What?
I'm only messing, you know.
Well, as long as you're there.
We're leaving a 5:45.
Okay.
I'm only messing. I don't know what time we're leaving yet. I
We'll
assume
see.
it'll be about 7:30 or 8:00.
Mm.
Yeah, it shouldn't be any fucking earlier than that, really, down
7 o'clock, really, innit? It's 5 hours, innit?
Yeah, but you have to stop, don't you, and after the break and things like that. And
Yeah, but even with that, you're fucking still getting down there for fucking 1 o'clock.
I know, but listen, the last time you come on a coach, you had a shit. You can't have a shit no more on these coaches.
Fuck off. Never had a shit on this coach, and you know it. Unlike you. So listen, we'll finish it there, and we'll see you all next week.
See you
Go on.
later, lads.
See you
Cheers,
after.
everyone.
With more merch.
Ta-ra.